Hello, 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 and welcome! I am your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Caster.
And I am your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl. And I gotta say, I do quite like tea. You know, the bit of rappy fact for y'all, when I get ready to stream, I'll typically make a cup of tea for myself, and at this point I am probably drinking between 2 and 4 a day, though it needs to be remarked that most of those are herbal.
Yeah,
one
I mean,
probably fairly say aren't real tea. They're infusions.
No. Herbal teas definitely do still count as proper tea. As a Brit, I obviously also drink a lot of tea. I drink a lot less tea than I used to. I used to have something in the ballpark of like 3 cups a day if it's a working day, and that's since dropped a little bit, but it's mostly because I have taken to drinking coffee more as part of my ADHD pseudo medication. So
you're on the hard shit. I understand.
No, it's for real though. The coffee that I tend to have in at the moment. I mean, I was going to be like, what happened last time? But let's go fight a boss instead, I guess.
Right. When the hell did this go? Oh, it's a fusion swarm. Let's just take a quick look at what the hell's in our party.
Oh, if it's a swarm, then it means that we get to have the fucking Moxie boost effect go off on Jack Boo.
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes. Oh man, hell yeah. Good call. Exciting. Okay. Let's get in there.
Yeah. Let's do this. But yeah, the coffee I normally have is not necessarily very strong, but it is, a reasonable part of my kind of like work ritual. And upon going grocery shopping recently, treated myself to the gold blend.
Ooh.
Where that's like it's a fancier, smoother blend. It's also much more highly caffeinated. So I was genuinely jittering yesterday as part of my work day. I was like, oh, I'm feeling it. Shit. Also, these are level 23s. We are.
Yeah, no, this is going to be. We have waltzed right into a kindergarten and decided to commit unspeakable crimes.
Hey, I put broadcast on so I can just hit with one of these things with an attack and kill all of them at once. So.
Yeah, let me be clear. These crimes are extremely speakable. Right now, do you want to know what my current... Oh my god.
Goodbye.
They're just all gone now, and I am so full of blood and power.
Oh yeah, because you restore health upon kills too now.
Oh my god. Okay, and we're waiting on 6, which is going to be Big Squirrel. You know what? I'm gonna actually just prep deja vu on myself.
You have time.
Feel free to destroy these children with a single hammer.
I think I've been this way before. Oh, did you know the Initial D has its spiritual sequel is currently airing?
Oh no!
Called MF Ghost.
Holy
Does
shit!
it stand for motherfucking ghost? I don't know.
And do they get a hologram of MF Doom on it?
It is set in the future. The entire premise is that in the near future, where self-driving electric cars are now the standard, there are folks who now still do the street races with the old school styles of cars as a last hurrah, and is now an internationally popular sport. Hey, Wingblade, what's good? It's genuinely an entertaining show. All right.
Do the characters still look like that?
Yes.
I see.
With the current fidelity of the year of our Lord 2023, they still look like that.
Please hit it with a suction cup
I'm
dart.
absolutely hitting it with the suction cup dart.
Send them to the principal's office and have them expelled. Oh my god.
It just goes forever. I don't even think I needed to use suction cup dart. I'm definitely not hitting it now. Yeah.
It ain't no way. God. You know what? I want to see how horrible it's going to be if I double bite right now.
Sure. I mean, they'll split and then you'll hit it the second time, right?
Mm-hmm. But you... Okay,
I'm just gonna smack. There's nothing I need to do here. I can broadcast, actually, because that doesn't...
Yeah, put that shit back up.
That still wears down the timer on the accuracy drop.
Okay, come on, give us another one. Oh, you're... Okay, they're both flinched and... Devoured whole. Very good. That's right, I devoured that whole.
16 counts of attack up. Fully ignoring the rude joke you made.
You know what? Yeah.
You outspeed me, just kill it.
What?
Oh, we don't have a squarey? What?
We do.
Oh, no. It shows an exclamation mark if we don't have it before. Sorry, I'm silly. Because in like Pokemon, it shows a Pokeball next to the things you've caught already. It's been like 3 weeks since we last played. Leave me alone.
But do you know what my current go-to tea is? It's important I take the conversation.
Is it peppermint?
Oh, I do really like peppermint, but oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I failed to use that again. No, my current go-to tea is, for my favorite tea, I should say right now, is actually a caffeinated kind of tea.
Ruribu?
I don't know why I'm making you guess this, because you're not going to guess this. It is...
What is it, a black, green, or white tea?
It is a black tea.
Okay. Yerba mate. I've never had that. Oh, God.
Ooh. Oh, my...
Was that a Glastria just chilling?
Just hanging out? Just fanging over there? Huh. Is there a point in... What? Oh, yes?
Yeah, we've caught it. We've caught one. We don't need to fight this.
Huh.
Do we want it?
Is it gonna... Do we talk to it? We don't talk to... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, it counts as a boss fight.
Okay. Huh.
I mean,
Interesting.
good EXP.
Yeah, sure. Do I outspeed the gelatin? Don't remember.
I am a poor matchup for this lineup, I think.
Is poison...
I don't think poison... I think poison's good against plastic.
I think you might be right.
So it might be time to switch. Metal, cool. Ooh, Nazca or Robojab?
Go with Nazca. You're the ranged attacker.
True.
But no, it is Wegmans Cinnamon Spice Black Tea, which I looked at that and I was like,
you did mention that recently.
It's like, okay, so full disclosure, I am not delicate with my tea. I oversteep this shit so hard, and this tends to, I mean, with herbal tea, that's fine. You know, that's what you do.
But oversteeped cinnamon sounds like it'll be pretty punchy.
It's actually quite good.
Oh my god, I forgot that's what Nazca Minardi was set up to do with the crit headshot.
Oh my god.
I fully forgot. Oh shit.
Oh my god. I forgot how badly we broke this game. That's so fucking funny.
We're just gonna walk through the rest of this game. Shit. Goodbye, Gelatin. Although I think Gelatin's faster than me. Oh, you need to go.
It's fine. I'm gonna eat some jelly. Oh, that did not. Oh, I'm sad now.
Well, we confirmed this kill and you heal, so it's fine.
True. Yes.
Hey, crit! Goodbye! Oh my god. We were talking because I had a very smooth work day today. Ooh, AP boost. Nice. We had a very smooth work day today, so I got to speak with Rafi early. And we were kind of talking about combat-focused tabletop RPGs. And how sometimes it can be really entertaining to have a lot of moving parts, but also it can cause decision paralysis in some people specifically. And like, I don't know. We have to do this at night, by the way, so we need to kill some time.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I got a heal. Do you want to just hit a
find a campfire. Oh, the campfire's just to the north of us.
Yeah.
And you know, that balance of like decision paralysis versus giving you options to do interesting things. And I mean, I would absolutely find it very funny if you could build a character in a tabletop RPG where if you crit, you just specifically do the most damaging attack in the game for free. So hey, if you built that successfully, then to be honest, you deserve it. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the swamp next to it, I think. So is it this one or the one down there? We can try both.
I figured it was in here because I think it is the single body of water inside the graveyard.
Mm-hmm. Do we count as in the water because we are standing on the treasure chest?
Oh my god, there we go. Okay.
Heart the City Beneath has a lot of good crit effects. I love Heart. We were actually playing Spire last Sunday. I have started a new... Yeah, see? I guess this is you?
Huh. A mirror. I wonder what this is like in the Amber Lodge.
Cool. And this one actually functions as a mirror. The one in the Amber Lodge specifically did not.
What?
What? I don't know what I expected to find here, but I don't think it was this. Huh. Come now. This is the dramatic walk to the end game.
Now, listen. There could be some bonus content on the side.
This must be it, right? The place you've been searching for? Let's look around. Oh, we can warp here whenever we want now because Magic Crab is over there.
Huh.
This button? Yeah. You finally arrived! Welcome to Knightsbridge Station! Oh, Knightsbridge is also a UK train station. The train arriving at platform B is due to depart for other realities soon. You should make sure you catch it in time. Now, what can I do for you, Rafter? We're good. Very well.
Well, damn.
Because we had a Mornington Crescent station where the cultists are. So that it's clearly a whole thing.
Gotta say, think it's great that this game gives an indicator for what is directly beneath you.
Mm-hmm. Queenix is
level
new.
57.
Oh gosh, yeah, strong.
Stronger monsters. I should probably not be leading with Jack Boo.
You don't have a tight weakness to either of them, but you are squishier.
I want to throw Axel Slush out here because ice will be the funny. Also, another tea take out there. Earl Grey, the tea bag smells really good. Not crazy about the taste.
Okay. You kind of almost need to understeep it a little bit, but there is something about like a good milky Earl Grey that has a really, I think, pleasant aroma and taste to it. Feels elegant. Or if you don't like the taste of Earl Grey as much, maybe Lady Grey, which has orange peel as part of its set. It's a bit citrusier.
Interesting. I should try that out.
Speed. Oh my god.
Right, Gambit effect. Oh. We're in danger.
This may be time for Robo-Jab strats, but
yeah, 100%.
And hey, you got that defense buff from that attack previously.
So I'll be sure to be able to get that haunt off.
I guess I switch to Nazca and see if we can
yeah, I think that's
get the
fair.
multi-target lasers off.
Your switching is free. Would that you don't.
Even though you, like, you know, have the defense for that, the fact that it still took half of your health.
and then we throw a dog ears in there. Ooh, you know what, Caster?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we've got a little something.
Mm-hmm.
That dog in us, as I am, you know, I'm gonna be making the same fucking joke every
Just-
single time. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Was that the Gambit running out?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, Gambit expired. So she just slid off stage right.
Ow! Jesus.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll get some free HP restore.
I mean, I'm gonna get the crit, and then this thing goes away forever. But it probably dies first. It dies first. That's fine. No lasers for us.
Woof. Good golly. Oh, a rare blood shared with allies. Okay.
The one
Damn,
that lets you
Shaman.
restore health is, I think, probably better for you.
Oh, you're right though.
Something else can get that bloodlust.
Yeah, that's what I was like, just thinking. Who? I feel like there. Oh, right, it was the last one that also got
yes,
bloodlust.
that's
but
right.
I want to see. Can you? Okay. Oh, right.
We
that- I
thought
guess
about
that-
putting Gambit on, yeah.
And I guess the strategy there was, dog using Axel Slush. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Gonna
But
keep
also,
that
you
in-
know, if you're in a state where you're near to winning anyway, using Gambit to close out the fight is always a reasonable plan. The defense
Sure.
buff you get is actually pretty significant, so...
Let's see. I can't imagine that there's anything here that I think we'd want to consider taking off.
No,
Okay.
Funkhood's pretty set.
We'll just sit on that for now.
Yeah, we may want to... Ooh, I'm being careful about the input lag with the fucking...
I'm just prioritizing navigating away from things. I see.
Oh, it's magnetized.
Ah, good eye.
Hello? I guess you wouldn't want to ride it all the way around, but
Oh, this is. Aha, there we
you
go.
got it.
Leech.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh boy, one plastic. Anything. down-
Goodbye. We
well,
are not in a position to fight that. We should leave.
This is. I wouldn't say exactly something I wanted to happen. Yeah, good thing we can just do that. And just.
I mean,
Okay, I didn't.
it was
So,
this might be you know, already putting us in a cheaty position first before we go do
Yes.
it. We could also
Oh,
turn
sure.
one fuse. I think is probably a sensible thing to do.
I kind of want to hold on to our fusion because, like, I think Robo Jab. I'm guessing it's RoboGabber. Yes, Robo Jab and Nas Caminati.
I mean
get the-
that it's Earth type, so I figure if it's like Axel Slush and or anything else that can do like ice. Is it weak to ice? I forget.
I think ice might be good against ground. It's hard to say. And Nas Caminati. Oh wait, grass is good against ground. And that
Axel
grass
Slush
is
has a grass move now, I think.
No. Stay with me.
Oh, Acorn Mortar.
Acorn Mortar. Come on. Crits on type advantage.
Okay,
So
okay.
That shit is so free.
Use an item first to go heal before we go into that shit, but I think
Yeah,
you can.
I am, like, the main thing on my mind right now is, hey, what are the chances we can just find a...
Well, I know that sometimes
buy?
those forms can despawn, so I don't want to.
Oh, okay. It seems like it is guarding the...
Shit.
It's guarding the shit, yes. I mean, it is, but we probably have a good number of items. And we can
Yeah.
go
This is
and
we didn't fully restock, or maybe we expanded but didn't buy new ones. But that's
I think we
okay.
probably just didn't restock, and you know, that's okay, because
and
now that
on-
we
yeah,
know,
we
we
just
can
heal
go
them.
and do that afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There was a Queenix hanging out on the map just there as well, actually. Just wild.
Oh.
I don't have the AP for it yet, but that's fine. I can just spit.
And,
Oh, and to speak to that too.
ow.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm not crazy about the fact that it's using spread attacks like that, but do enjoy that. That's fun. And
A defense drop.
cannot dog ears yet, so I
You
will
can
just
sharpen or just hit it. Yeah, it's weak to
just smack so that I can get the
crit on type advantage.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm fully just invested in getting that AP.
Ooh,
Crit
big
and-
hits.
And there we go. Boom.
Oh, and it counts as steal, so it was weak to it.
Oh, it does count as steal. Oh my god, this game.
So, you could try recording one while ghostly,
Oh, good point.
and then I
Yeah.
can immediately kill them both with the bomb. So,
Let's see.
oh,
Let's
that's
go for
fine.
the queen.
Uh,
we know us. We're going
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
queen.
yeah.
And now you can just acorn mortar. Both of them commit.
Oh yeah, because it's AoE, so it's double lasers. They are definitely dying this turn. And you're still ghostly while recording. That's very good.
Just dead. Oh.
Oh, one
then
missed.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, one missed. But you still got the headshot.
660. Fuck you.
Oh, man. Holy shit. Whose turn is it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Queenix. Queenix are able to channel elemental energy into the orbs they wield, which they can throw at opponents with precise aim. They are fast movers despite lacking any legs, and slide across solid ground as if they were gliding through the air.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh, is it
speedy?
a full deck?
Speedy, high HP. Let's see. Fossil. Sure. Bone cannon, damage roll. We've seen that. Beast wall. Last rites is just headshot, but ground. And ritual.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Okay.
No, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I've got mine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Slay. Yes! We got both of them! Perfect! Because I was tempted to go with Yas, and I'm like, no, we need to do the other.
Oh man, you and I became one single cassette beast there. So good.
This is why we are a level 5 fusion.
Truly we are.
I mean, it would have been also very funny if I had also we'd just both gone Yas. Hell yeah.
Very good. Okay. What the hell in this box?
Oh, so we needed that. That
a
was
key item, I see. Well. Oh. Watch out. Women.
Oh no, not women. Oh.
No, women.
We can. I think we have smoke bombs, so we can fuck off if this is like.
Can, but I'm not worried about it. I feel like.
Oh, I can. As long as we can hold out a turn, I can get an acorn bomb off and.
You spit on the queen, and then we'll get that. Oh, you're spitting on both of them. You got. You good. Oh, rude. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, specifically a beast wall, so I can't break it.
Oh no, not my ranged attack. Huh.
I assume grass is also good against water.
Yeah.
It'd be very strange if that was not true. So we still get the thing. Revenge smack.
Okay, ghoul. Cool. No wall. I almost said ghoul.
Ghoul.
Nice crit. I mean, I say nice crit as if it is pure luck. Man.
All right, goodbye.
Genuinely, this combo makes me enjoy this game more. Just the...
Fuck's sake.
Listen, it's fine. It happens to a lot of people. Chat, this is when you say skill issue.
I think we have this way back. We unlocked this way before. Okay. No!
Good save. Oh, okay. Saved. Officially saved.
I guess we investigate. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, so it's a fucking sword dog. Even now, the most broken Pokemon, even in Cassette Beasts.
Genuinely would be so fucking funny if we just went and
I mean,
was like...
the thematics are the same. Like it's pulling from the same kind of mythological history.
I just want to roll up and yeah, I don't think we need to do this. Fight a fucking like Uber's team, at least get me Lando T in the finale. There we go. And
does this matter? Where's the cube that we need to carry?
Was there a cube?
There must be, because there we go.
Yeah, I almost
dashed it into the ether. Okay, so now it is a. Can you fly with it? Oh, you can.
Oh yeah. Trust me, this cube weighs no. Where is my cube?
This may be because what I specifically don't want to fucking do is screw you over with kind of like camera movement stuff. No, for real though, because that just makes the whole thing much more annoying than it needs to be, especially if we have to keep running from these fights. So I recommend you. I'm gonna. Well,
I'm not that worried about it because these fights don't respawn. Okay. And.
Fuck.
Oh,
it's him! He's here!
Ooh, okay.
Horn, and then I'm gonna fucking acorn bomb into Queenix and clean up.
Yeah. No, we know what this is. I know what you are.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a thing that we want.
Haunt shit.
Oh, okay. Well.
I mean, hopefully, if you record, we can still get away with it. But
fuck it, I'm down to try. I do have magnet on me, which I'm not.
You need to haunt, otherwise they just target you. This is true. Yeah. Fair enough.
I do not want a kick me sign.
I can keep. Actually, well, we can go this round, and then if it comes to it next round, I can hit you. Maybe should have just healed you first. I should have just healed you first. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I believe too hard.
Funkerhood's pretty tanky.
Funkerhood, yeah.
But you need to turn into a human to record, huh?
Yeah. Man, I just want to get this woman out of. Her gambit's gonna end, and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we can just play defensively, I guess, until Gambit wears off.
Oh man, what an unfortunate time to have Magnet. There's a stupid part of me that kind of wants to try recording just to see what happens. But
hey, you know, what are we gonna do? We have to like go back and get items.
Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Hit Drop a train on him, Edgar.
Hit him with the acorn mortar.
Show him what that thing.
I believe.
my
I
health is
believe.
low.
12. Oh no.
I'm dead now. Oh, no!
Well, we might not even get acorn. We do.
Oh, we got it.
I mean, we win the fight, but
At what cost? At what cost? Sad. Well, there's our cameo from a good friend. Okay, there we go.
You've come back with it, thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
but we can once we complete this area and get the no, fuck off. Oh shit.
Oh no! Oh yeah, there we. Oh hello. Okay.
We do still have another revive.
Yeah, let's throw. I really wish I had something that could restore my personal HP, but you know.
Yeah. They specifically frame it so you can't, huh? I'd say this was a very surprising thing to find here, but I don't really know what I expected. How we did that?
Oh, she is here.
Hi, Morgante. Mordred, my child. Justice shall come to the King in Red soon. Mordred is indeed Morgante or Morgan's son. So, sure, still in the Arthurian myth. Everything okay, Rafter? He was staring into space pretty hard for a second there.
We don't need to talk about it.
I guess we have to fight this rogue fusion, huh?
Yeah. So we can get the red energy.
Smog tests.
Interesting that she has magnet. I hope we outspeed. Okay, yeah. Let's
Hello,
get that
Tess, says chat.
Even if. Okay, cool.
Because this thing has AoE water attacks, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, I took both the fire and water special effects from that. Fuck.
Oh. Yeesh.
Okay, mechanics question that Yellow King Hunter might know. Because Smog Test both simultaneously has a negative and a positive effect from being hit by grass attacks, what'd it do? Does that count? Does that count as a grass attack? Can I Acorn Bomb?
I would guess yes. I would guess that this counts as both a, effective and non-effective at the same time. But I could be wrong. It may be... If you select Acorn Mortar, what color does it do?
Yellow, because it does both.
Okay,
in Pokemon, it'd deal neutral damage. Oh yeah, familiar with that, but wondering if it'd do the same
here.
here.
Get the guaranteed crit
Yeah,
out of it.
yeah.
I just do charge and battery.
We're just gonna have to charge and battery and then hope I get the crit on charge. And I don't want this fight to take too long, is what I mean. But yeah. Because if we get hit with another, ow.
Oh. Let's see. 808 drop maybe.
Yeah.
Axle slush could. Does ice resist water?
It doesn't resist fire attacks though, so because its type is both at the same time, so it would still be melted upon being hit by any of its normal attacks.
But then it would turn to water, and water is good against fire. Though, can you open up Axel Slush's deal? You could.
Oh, could I still count? Could I still use battery? Because I used charge last turn. Does that count?
I think you could. I think so.
I mean, I'm not gonna get the laser, so it doesn't matter. But
I mean, hey, damage is damage. A whole bunch of damage is a whole bunch of damage, as the saying doesn't really go.
Okay, it still hit twice.
Okay, meaningful.
Oh my god, that hits so
God.
hard!
This is...
Fuck! I'm gonna have to heal.
We could fuse.
We could fuse.
And if we fuse,
we are perma-ghosted.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, because you don't need to dog ears this turn, so you can let the fire wear off.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen this one.
Oh. Huh.
South Sheer.
Let's see. What's the element we want to use right now?
What does Heroic Blade do against a dual type like that?
It
freezes him.
Let's go.
And it's made it monotype now, so we now have the type advantage. Because if we have 1-2 punch,
could just Gambit for greed. You're right. Oh man, it's gonna cry. Okay,
get out of here. Don't get a turn.
Thou shalt not move.
We might as well use, if we use an electric attack now, we get both of them. If you hint electric attack into Fountas. Or you can capitalize on the fact that Smuggler Gog is still ice type and do another old one too.
I think because this hits each member of a team.
Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, and it'll freeze Fountas.
Huh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, wow. They are gone. They are gone.
They are fully gone. Goodbye. All right, that looked bad, but we were in it. Hey, doesn't matter. Who cares? Just beat up your friend. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. Just coming out of that fight with a little crunch. Oh no, it's another. I assumed it would be red.
No, me too.
This is what I think about you. And okay, would you like before we put in the thingy in the thingy?
We should leave first. Oh
yeah.
Wait, is the train station up here? Yeah.
Yes. I want to travel
Gramophone
to the
Cafe.
Cafe. Sure.
Oh.
And we got some purchases to make.
Do you have a code you want to enter? I don't know if there is one right now.
Okay, chat. What's a good code? Think about that.
I can genuinely look up one, but
why? It's not the code on the internet. It's the code in our hearts.
Right. Fill up on these. This might also be a good time to go and double check our Dark Shard sales if we want to continue to expand our healing or not.
True, very true. Okay.
Au revoir.
The French. Serene.
Hey, congrats on becoming the Ranger Captain, Rafter. You're gonna have a lot of jobs to do now. I hope you're still gonna have free time to hang out.
Yeah, I have no idea if I'll even be remaining in this world, so I hope so.
I hope so. It mentions that our broken tapes are repaired, but our broken bodies, however, remain.
No, we had some coffee. That's the primary function of coffee, is to full heal.
We also have a bunch of up grapes that we can spend.
True.
As well as...
Yes. I see. Is there any reason for me not to just... Lord, please up. Okay, great. Not going to worry about him right now.
I'm telling you, boss. Something shifted on the astral plane lately. All the ghosts are talking about it. There's some big players back on the board, they're saying. All the ghosts.
Yeah.
Of course, there are all sorts of spirits, shades, and tulpas hanging out on the astral plane. Where do you think I get my best intel from? I'll take your word for it.
I'll take your word for it as
we fought this married couple yesterday and they almost fucking curb stomped us.
Saved it.
Wait. These are a lot of new things. A master ball.
Oh, you're right. This is
this is to shiny hunt.
Right, okay. Can Devil tape.
The thing that we didn't get because we chose goth over candy.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
None of those are especially important.
Yes, those are not new. Let's see. Yeah, what would be useful for us during this? You know,
I mean, having an additional respool or rewind, I think is we only get 8 means we can only buy 1 respool. So I guess we'll buy the last respool pouch.
We could also buy more rewind, like get a good number of more rewinds.
True. That seems reasonable too, because I think we only ever really bought 1 or 2. Yeah, we only apparently have only bought it once, so. I think heals are more useful than revives, and we already have 3 extra revives.
Okay. Let's see, we got 3
Oh,
left.
It goes up in cost. I see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm not too worried about any of those. Let's see. Oh, right, we should look at the bonus stickers before we go, just out of curiosity.
Like, one of the mods isn't so bad. I remember chat saying that they had preferences on which ones are better.
Yeah, I think it was probably the chemistry and critical.
Since we seem to have bought those once.
Yeah.
What's the matter, trainer?
I agree. No, it's truly the matter is economy. Let's see.
We can hold on to that 3.
Stock.
Oh, sure.
So we're gonna be cashing that in anyway. Okay, and then we'll just leave that last one. Okay, now a final trip to Recycle, AP, donate. What does recycle do? Oh, right. Peekaboo, raise arms, trick,
We've seen all
dog.
of these.
Nurse, we don't have.
We do actually have somebody who's learned it, so we have a nurse TM around. We just don't have multiple.
Beats by Dre.
Sure, AO8 might have it, I think, but
I think they do.
Custom starter. Oh.
That seems silly.
It's not guaranteed, which is like,
But okay, the fact that the chance is proportional to the move's normal AP cost means that we can custom start with a move that will like produce a crit, and then that will produce the headshot.
This is true.
Even just custom start to insta haunt is really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I honestly kind of want to get a couple of these.
Okay, we have 3. We can go for 3 of those and experiment.
And I think everything else.
What's vampire? That's like. Sure. If other people heal, you heal too.
And status effects. Oh well, healing moves and status effects. Uncommon stab in the dark.
We have that.
Okay.
It's one that we got off Thunder Blast.
Okay, my Arctic Blast. Okay. Okay, let's take a final critical look at what we got going on.
Because this is also the opportunity to go and wiggle.
I am inclined to remove some of the damaging moves here in order to make the Haunt dog ears as consistent as possible.
Okay.
I think sharpen can definitely
we can
get
remove
removed.
sharpen, sure.
Let's. Okay, so.
And I assume it's the next thing in the list after custom AP starter.
I think so, yes. So put that there. Magnet just starts, and I'm going to do this and see. Sort. Thank y'all.
Custom starter. Okay, so we do get it.
Okay. Yeah, that would be rad. Oh, I forgot it has a plus 7% priority chance. Interesting.
So it goes faster sometimes.
So we have 4 damaging moves here. I'm considering removing superheated fist right now.
Do we have any other ways of dealing fire type damage out at the moment?
Let's take a quick look.
Not across this set of 6.
Whoops. You don't. Do you?
No.
No. Don't you? Yeah.
Oh,
fire.
okay.
And inflame. Okay. That makes me feel better about this. I love to press the correct buttons and not the wrong ones. Yeah, let's see what would be hot to trot. AP refund could actually be really good.
That does make it easier. That gives you more wiggle room for having the 4 AP for dog years, I guess.
Yeah, it means I can throw out dog years more consistently, and I can probably get more AP. Like, be able to get a refund for the old one too is hot. So let's reorg this. Okay. So we got. I think these 3 as damaging moves is fine.
Sure.
Keep these together. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Naz Kaminati, anything here that we are like? This feels
all
like
of this is pretty tight because echolocation for the multi-shot headshot is kind of important, and spit is required to be able to. Oh, so a thing that we can do here is ignore spit and get the AP boost that lets you start with 3 AP rather than 2, because then you can immediately charge first turn and battery second turn.
Ooh, or you could immediately Acorn Mortar.
Or immediately Acorn Mortar if you have the type advantage. So, because I wouldn't get rid of any of the other ones here.
That's a very interesting idea.
It obviously means that Nazca Minati can now officially only do one thing. It's AP boost, I think.
No, AP boost is a 1. Oh.
Maybe it doesn't learn AP starter.
Yeah, I don't know if we have AP starter. Let's go back to take a look at our mons. Oh my god, we're under attack.
Yeah, sorry that we're kind of fiddling around as we go into endgame, but we've noted that the enemies are harder than what we were previously.
Consider this developing the tension. Okay, we are peeling the queen. I think we can. Oh yeah,
we tried using Devil Raven X, but I don't think it builds into what we currently have going. I still really like Shard Maria. I think the moveset on that, if we build it right for dodge tank, could be actually pretty cool. But
yeah. Okay. Master Splash also. Okay, water camo.
Oh no, we've just had a little bit of a connection issue from Rafi. We're just going to wait for Rafi to reconnect. Rafi, where did you go? You vanished into the ether. Sorry, chat. We're going to have to just spend a moment to refocus ourselves, to meditate in this period of time. Let's go and, I don't know, put on some jams of some kind while we wait for our yeah, there we go. Good timing, Yellow King Hunter. Fantastic. Let's put on some jams while we're waiting for our friend to return from the ether. that should be coming across. This is from the Danganronpa spiritual sequel, Master Detective Archives Raincode. Masafumi Takada back at it again with the jams. But yes, weird that, well, it's always interesting when you kind of reach the end of a game and the kind of culminating feelings therein. I remember when we were playing Explorers of Sky, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, and the end of that game is really emotional, so much more emotional than the main line of the game, and then as a result it's kind of resulted in a space where you're like, oh, I was having a really difficult time with a lot of this game, but now we're at a moment where there's a lot of narrative pathos. My feelings about the game have kind of changed significantly. We both kind of came away from Explorers of Sky going like, oh man, good game. And then I think Rafi did some of the post-game content. Is like, actually, this game is super frustrating. I don't like it at all. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I felt while I was playing it through. So yeah. I guess how we feel on the other side of this is also very interesting, because this is such a bold experiment in how it guns at doing a Pokemon-like game, where it's given itself the room to be a lot harder than a mainline Pokemon game, but also giving you a lot of tools to break the game in half. And that's pretty neat. I do think that's very cool. You know, it definitely is tickling Rafi's brain.
What's the matter, trainer?
Hey, you're back. Hello. At least I can see your PNG tuber has returned. I don't know if I can hear your sultry, dulcet tones. But welcome back to the land of the living. No worries at all. But yeah. We're I can see your mouth opening and closing. But I cannot hear it. What words are they speaking? So mysterious. But yeah. Interesting that this game kind of lets you break it in two, and that's its kind of its own unique experience. I did actually watch little bits of the speed run of it. Nothing that's beyond where we've currently seen. I didn't want to spoil it myself, but it pointed out some really interesting things about what you can do to snap the game in half. Funnily enough, the thoughts that we were having about the Shroom Lord, Brush Shroom, or Fungo, actually very close to the most efficient speedrunning strat. So pretty neat that that's so close. I'm gonna need to stop playing the music, otherwise it's gonna clash. Okay. Making sure that I can do an input. I still don't hear you, Rafi, by the way. Oh, it's not responding to my controller.
Okay, fine. My goodness.
Give me a second.
Okay, no problem. You can hear me now, right?
I can hear you now, yes.
Very good.
Hey, I would love to... Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, fun fact. The ideas that we were having about Master Splash metal coating into Copper Chop stuff is actually something that the speedrun does.
Fun.
But they have some bits and pieces that make it more efficient. I won't go into the finer details of it because I'm like, why do the strat now? We already have our own.
Yeah. But no, that's fun. Would we want to bring Master Splash along? Like, let's take a look at our party.
So Jack Boo is very interesting in the kind of like Moxie boost thing, but I think it's maybe too squishy for...
I'm inclined to agree.
Funko Hood is sort of tanky, but also does not have as cheap as it's like a very straightforward strat.
Honest.
It is very honest, which like at this stage we might need to be kind of bringing in some cheap bullshit. It drops like AoE walls and healing, I think is pretty good.
Totally. With Fog and Nurse, oh yeah.
AoE Nurse sounds sick, actually. That's That's a very good pivot, like midway through combat.
I'm a little concerned about its AP usage. Like, damn, this thing needs a lot of AP.
We don't like fog is very circumstantial, and we don't use rapid fire very much at all. I think 808 drop comes in very specifically to do the airwall dock leaf strats.
True.
But once you're in mid game where you're already sitting around 5 AP per turn anyway, I don't think 808 is a problem. I just don't think it's a very strong start.
I hope you enjoyed that input from Max.
Tiny little cheap from Max. I heard it.
Yeah, he had some real thoughts about AP generation, such as giving him treats. Okay.
Is Max a belly scritch type of cat?
Oh, Max is more of a head and like a cheek and head and chin scritch kind of cat. He's not going to like bite you if you. I'm turning these friends off. This is too many friends. I'm being weighed down. You know what?
I'm held back by the weight of my friends.
Yeah, for real. You're only holding me back. But if you go to pet him where he doesn't want, he'll just kind of bunny kick your hand away. But oh my goodness, the amount that this guy will just like aggressively bonk his head into your hand because you're going to give him scorches.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Axel Slush. I could go either way. Part of me, like, the numbers are good, but this kind of feels like, oh, you know, a really fast taunter is really good. I'm just wondering if we can get more out of this. Like, we have seen the face of crazy synergy with RoboJab and Nazcaminati, each having bullshit to do. I kind of wonder if
there's a solid support option that can go alongside Axel Slush, sure.
Not even. It doesn't even need to be like a synergy between Axel Slush and Max. This could just be like getting Axel Slush's things to do more than just have coverage and taunt fast.
At this point, it goes into working out what its learn set is, which is a little bit beyond how we largely operate, because, you know, we can be like, I would love for it to do X, Y, and Z. It might just not learn those TMs, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess we were talking about, okay, it's right, it has Gambit, and we can throw that down dog years, that, and honestly, that's a great fusion with RoboJab. So I'm okay with keeping Axel Slush on.
Yeah,
as
I think Axel Slush as a really heavy hitter melee attacker, I think, is a solid plan.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I guess its physical attack is higher than its speed, so it doesn't need Ice Knife or whatever it's called.
Oh, interesting. My LNR to skip up and down the list isn't working for some reason. But let's see. Yeah, I'm just.
It does it apparently does learn custom starter, but
I don't. It does. I
don't know what we'd give it, but
I kind of guess everything does, but. Deja Vu could be interesting actually, but oh no, that is such an AP. It's so AP hungry to do that. That I am Icebreaker, Ice Coating. Okay. Yeah. Sturdy Armor. It does get a good amount of coverage actually. I'm kind of impressed. But okay, let's put that down and let's see. Tape storage. Let's collapse and ball. No, I think getting.
Oh, I remember why we ran something that we would need to, or if you'll allow us to take off Funkohood. I wonder if Nazcaminati can learn Spring Load.
Ooh.
Because if it can, then, because what we were doing before is that we were opening on Funkohood, getting Spring Load, pivoting into Nazca, and then Charge was dealing special damage. But obviously that takes a turn. Where if Nazca can learn Spring Load, then that doesn't take a turn. You can just.
That's true.
But it's not as important. It's
just hard to look at what on Nazcaminati we would remove.
Yes, true.
It just.
especially if we're kind of experimenting with the kind of its new opener to.
Let's see let's look at what we've got right now.
I mean, I'd like to take the glass stain from storage and experiment with its list again, because we do have the other legendary Olympus,
there we go.
but we've not really experimented with it at all, so it'd be underleveled comparatively. But
okay, let's take a real critical look at this.
Inflame, not so useful. But Icicle Dart is definitely the way that Shard Maria does damage, since that's speed based and it's 233 speed.
Yeah. Do we want to leave Crystal Lens on also?
And we might be able to put it on with a bunch of passive and utilities and just use Icicle Dart as its main attacking move.
Let's give that a shot. I'm also inclined to remove Taunt. We've got a fast Taunter.
Sure.
Dodge, Peekaboo, and Jagged Edge. This is... maybe we could throw a custom starter on this.
Yeah. To be honest, if we can get like a turn 1 dodge on. I wonder if it learns Beast Wall.
It doesn't look like it. Let's see, where is... There we go, custom starter to start out with dodge.
And hey, since it's a 1 AP move, pretty likely it'll go off.
Exactly. I am... feel like we can still get a little bit more out of this. Like, dodge and Jagged Edge is... I mean, hey, it's not for nothing, but it's not...
it needs Magnet if it wants to actually do... It needs to be able to intercept
that's
stuff.
Fair. That's very fair, yeah.
Does it not get Magnet?
Magnet.
Or if are there any other moves that inflict the status effect Magnet?
We're not trying to filter, we're trying to do this.
It's called Intercept, right? Like the actual status effect, and Magnet is just the one that puts it on for free. I don't know if it learns it, but
I'm not seeing something that'll do this. Glass bonds. Right. Okay, that's just an entry hazard. Glass cannon. Glass coating, of course. Headshot. Jagged Edge we already got. It would be funny if
happens if you... Yeah.
Do you think it would?
I don't know.
We can try it. It's...
I mean, that's silly, but it's funny.
It's silly. It's just... I'm just kind of looking at this like... So this is dealing... Okay, what's... that's 45, and that's under 40, so that's going to be... you know, honestly, I think probably they won't stack because you kind of have the... Like, you have the Jagged Edge status. I know it's not actually a status, but... I don't know, this is just... I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so this is... There's no guarantee that you won't get hit. It's just a lower chance that you'll get hit. I kind of also suspect that... Final Boss is going to be throwing some, like, perfect accuracy shit at us. Well, let's see what else it can do. Because, man, if I just want, like, one more bit of synergy with this.
Yeah, it is. I do believe it is, like, probably the fastest thing in the game. So if there's it getting speed boosts also, or any other moves that do damage if speed is higher, like the Ice Knife attack, those are all useful on it. Like it, I guess it's designed literally to be a glass cannon, right? It's quite squishy, but the fact that
We could also, let's see. Yeah, man, I really want there to just be something like some extra way to push accuracy to either increase ours or decrease the enemies. Deja vu isn't really helping us here too much.
No, it'll give you the double set of the attack, but that's not what you know.
Energy shot, energy wave. Love that we can make this thing flirt. We could try frozen ground. We have not been doing it, and this kind of looks like what this is built for. Okay, I want to look at, what is one other thing we can make this thing do? And do we want to throw some candies on this thing?
Yeah. If nothing else, it gives it its Oh, you need to go from the main item menu, right? Rather than in
I guess so. Inventory. Maybe we've used up. No, okay, there we go.
You have 10 of them, wow.
Glass bond. Sure.
Glass cannon makes sense. Hey, we do want to use this on some of the others. Nazcaminati's only one from
self-destruct. Oh man. That's funny. And yeah, Master Splash.
Sure.
Dock leaf, sure. Not the kind of utility. Oh, we should spend some time looking at Master Splash, what we can do there, though. The old one, too.
Oh, yeah, it's partially a melee.
And I think we can drink some of
but
this.
they don't learn new... Oh, yes, for us. We need that HP.
Just olive-flavored soft drink. Makes you
I
wonder.
like olives, and I still wouldn't have it as a soft drink.
This is fucking oleato propaganda. I don't buy this for a second. We're going to be shitting ourselves.
Gross.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll down the last of it. Do you remember what the oleato was? I don't know if surely it's not still a thing.
I don't know that word. I've not come across it before.
That was when Starbucks was trying to push the idea of a coffee drink that had a shot of olive oil in it. It was...
Oh, like a worse version of a bulletproof.
I guess.
Because bulletproof coffee has butter in it. So I can see the idea of having an oily substance of some kind in it making sense, but olive oil feels worse.
This is just pure evidence that CEOs do not have brains. Okay. Oh, it's scrolls. How luxurious. Okay, so I think water camo is great. Love that for us. And that we would be able to paint swipe turn 1 to put that onto them. And let's see, AP refund is actually not incredible here because these are we do want to be just constantly using AP, but there's not a lot of high AP stuff here. So
we are final team building Jubal.
Yeah. Hey Juby, how's it going? Okay, so I think ice and water, it makes sense. Splinter, gotta be honest, I think we can take Splinter off.
Yeah. Based on melee defense, which isn't that high for men's. It's higher.
It's kind of high, but we're here to craft some true bullshit, and I think that is too honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, be random.
Oh, I'm thinking about things and also kind of like doing a quick, because there are actually learn set lists for characters that you can look up. And Glassstrain does learn Gambit, but the idea of 3 turns of hyper boosted ice dagger or whatever is interesting, but obviously risky. You do that when you're closing out matches.
Ooh, they can learn Glitter Bomb. I don't know if that's actually useful for us for what we're trying to do here. Let's see. I also still don't know the oh, right, of course, Last Rites is the melee version of Headshot.
Right.
Okay, we got there. Also, whoa, this Headshot heals 4% of max HP. We should probably give that to Nazcaminati.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Max, you are so talkative.
Oh, I heard that one. I heard that one.
Okay. So, non-peekaboo. I mean, what a terrible. I mean, it's a good name. It's just bad for the brain. Let's see. I'm wondering if it may be like, you know, what if instead of that we put AP boost on, so that way we could just, if we, you know, once we have applied the thing, we can take that turn to give the AP boost to an ally, if we're not going for like metal coating,
sure,
you know, all that kind of stuff.
AP boost is a target skill, not self.
Correct. It's anyone you want.
The targets. Okay.
Yeah, I think having Copper Chop here is probably fine, but I'm really wondering if there is another more interesting thing we can throw there. Let's see. Right. Yeah, oh, imagine if copy that worked on bosses. If only. Custom starter could be really nice, but the thing is, I don't know if we get to choose the target if it's with custom starter, and even then, I'm not sure that would be something. Actually, custom starter with AP boost is pretty interesting. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head. Oh, uses the next move in the list twice in succession if you have enough AP. I don't think it's good for this guy, but it's cool that exists. Yeah, I mean, starting with being able to give an AP boost to whoever we want is quite interesting. I think that could really, help. How do you feel about this?
So we're working in AP boost that can kind of enable other members of the team to be able to...
Or ourselves being able to... Well, actually, I guess everything we're really trying to do is 2 or 1, so we don't need an AP boost. We don't even need an AP refund, like, unless we were trying to Copper Chop consistently.
Yeah. But that's only if you... That's only if we successfully get the metal coating or ice coating. Pattern down. Fun thing to note: if something is glass type, wind attacks also give it resonance.
Oh.
What's the matter, trainer?
We're working our way through Yellow King Hunter. Hold on.
I think actually, consider this: water camo, and then the thing that allows you to open with paint swipe to just instantly paint swipe. Oh wait, you would still need that turn to... Wait, hold on, did we
So
put the 80 thing on Nas Kaminati so that we did not change anything on Nas Kaminati,
no.
which I think is probably for the best. But I'm just picturing like we make something water, and then Nas Kaminati can just acorn mortar it.
Okay.
The next turn.
Yeah, next turn, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first, while we are remembering, I am giving this thing the funny healing headshot.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this may be the limit of how much more we should fiddle with it. I think we've got some good fusions on deck, like Robo Jab and Axel Slush. Robo Jab and Master, like, basically, these 3 melee units can fuse to deal some good damage, and Nas Kaminati, and, these will be doing fun stuff too. So I'm inclined to say this is probably good.
Yeah, well, one last thing to go and poke around with Shard Maria. I double-checked what Window did as an ability. It basically turns walls off regardless of what type they are.
You think that would be...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
We don't need the second Jagged Edge, so we can just put Window on. And, hey, Glass. We also found out that Glass Cannon actually doesn't do that much self-damage, but we can fiddle with that.
Okay, yeah, I think if we put on Glass Cannon, we would need to be removing Peekaboo. Or Bloodlust. Actually, we don't know if this thing's going to have add units. Do we want to remove Bloodlust?
Okay, yeah, we can remove Bloodlust and put on Glass Cannon instead.
And there we go, Cannon, not coding. Okay.
Because it still gets stabbed from that and it hits pretty hard, so...
Yeah. This looks good to me. Good thinking.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, I needed to go and do that research in terms of moveless stuff.
I appreciate it. Give your friends some good... Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh
my god. We have been giving them fucking junk beasts with nothing, so thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Well, we have a whole bunch of, like, secondary picks, right? So we can...
True. Right. Okay. So, we're just gonna... Let's see. Party.
No. That doesn't happen.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna put you in storage. God, a fucking lifesaver in chat. God bless you.
It's time for the return of EX. Let's go.
True. Let's sticker this kid up. Okay. Check tape stickers. Squishers are really cool. Not you. There we go. Just had to sort.
Oh, wait, there's automation?
Oh, wait, what does automation do? Oh, interesting.
Funny that we've gone through all of our batteries and charges used on other Mon.
Oh god, we really have. Okay, this is making you realize, let's go peel things off of things we are totally no chance of using. We're gonna need all the stickers we can get right now.
The Candy Ho! Please welcome to the stage, Candy Ho.
Let's see. Yeah, first just getting the things off of those that are not at their final form. Oh, I guess. Okay, we've got a good number of things to
We're not using Joker Wink, that can go.
Not at all.
Oh, we can definitely take off Levin Bun. We gave our friends little baby monsters that had no stickers, and that was interesting to figure out on the fly. Okay, thank you for saving us some time.
Yeah, genuinely, that would have been like...
just embarrassing. Oh,
Yeah.
they're Smoke and Sharpen are both rare, apparently. That's interesting to know.
What is it, buddy? Yeah? We can't put you in anyone's party, Max.
It won't fit.
Okay.
We can't record you.
You're unrecordable. Rowdy cock. We're so good at naming things. Go us. Soggy cries sad. Oh my goodness, yeah? Oh, gosh.
Oh, Wave TV has a bunch of stuff we can take.
True.
Yeah, there's a charging battery on that.
Alright, sick. Nope, it's back to party. And nope, it's back to this. And oh my goodness. Is that so? we got a stream monster in our apartment. Okay.
Do you want to fuss the cat and I can add the stickers? I'm fine.
You know what? That. Actually, yeah, that's probably. Oh, don't you get on the nuzzling the headphone cable?
Oh, does this need to be resorted? There we go.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey Max, don't.
Oh, per empty slot. Maybe.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Maybe. Into battery. And there was a very good smack. Max is trying to communicate with your cat, who is also screaming at you. This toy hammer, also per empty slot.
What do you want to tell the stream? It's that you want to rub on my hand. Okay. Well, I've gathered that when cats rub up against things, they're marking them as ownership. Max, you certainly do own me. I'm on stream and I'm now crouching down on
So hear me out on EX.
Yeah.
Both the charge and smack deal bonus damage per empty slot. Just smack, charge, and battery, and that's all it needs.
I love it. Let's do it.
Sick. Oh, I need to actually put it into party, do I?
Hey, chat, did you know that you're French for cat? Now you know?
Add to party.
Yeah, you're loving the shit, aren't you?
Okay.
I love that. Max.
Cool Irish lady is complete.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can keep
Eugene! There's also actually a degree of having them vibe with their like main mon because they get like a boost, don't they?
Yeah, you're right.
Because if we don't have Funko Hood on team, so
true. Yeah, just throw that shit on him. Astronaut, my goodness. Yeah, Max, I love the fact that you will get up, stand up
for your rights.
You will get up, walk around as I'm petting you, then flop on the ground, roll around a little bit, and then get up some more. I should take a photo of you to put in chat, or I can probably actually. Oh, I'm gonna take a break from petting this cat to. That's true. That'll be taking focus away. Oh man.
They get a 10 boost to all stats with their signature mon. Okay.
Let's see. Forgive me for
what do you need to do?
Constantly tabbing away. I am getting a picture of Max to show chat. Okay. Okay. I've copied the link to the image. Oh my god, that is such a terrible URL.
That's fine.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
The roulette spin. Okay, I'm back now. I think Max.
Well,
has been
now I
saved.
need to look at cat pictures. Fuck. Hold on.
Yeah. Computer, bring it up on stream.
Yeah. I see. This is just for us. People who are watching in the future don't get to see cute cat. Mostly because I can't be fucked to like add browser source in at this stage. I'm lazy. This is my
People
relaxation stream.
People in the future watching, please just do us a favor, or do yourself a favor, and type in that extremely long chain of numbers into your browser. Otherwise, you don't get to see cat. Okay.
So Wave TV loses its big gimmick since it doesn't have battery and whatever. So, because I know that Wave TV is Meredith's main mon, but
Wave TV was only okay.
Yeah. To be honest, what it was specifically good for in the kind of like charge battery thing, other mon we have can do it. So, it might be a Jack Boo situation. Maybe Jack Boo's pretty straightforward.
Would you like me to return to command?
I'm almost done, honestly. But
Okay.
there's what, 2 people left? Oh no, it's just the dog that's left.
What about old lady
Oh, true.
Shakespeare?
I keep forgetting about you, which is a shame because you're cool.
Old lady.
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay. What am I doing? I am sorry. I said sure, go ahead, and then proceeded to menu. Oh my god.
You're fine. You're fine. Just do the thing.
So party and get this. No. Get you out of here.
Because Spirit is her designated mon, but we have not trained it at all.
Not in the slightest. Let's see. Spirit has some things we can take though. Okay, so Spice-O-Ween.
Well, chill numbers might be an
Chill
option.
Nimbus. Yeah, there's no stars, but
I guess we didn't level it up past it evolving, or maybe it's just because it's.
I don't think so. Here's a thought.
A link's allowed for non-mods. Oh yeah, like you're a regular. You at this point, I assume it would be surprising if you posted something gross. Go for it.
Juby is also a mainstay of the Merrymancer game server. So
Gotcha. Yeah. No, we both clown on you for real if you decided to.
Okay, I want to upgrade this thing to see
Because I
if
do think it
will
gets an additional
evolve
Evo.
again. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So then we click rest, and we fade, and there we go. Okay, let's see how you look. Ooh,
Ramtasm.
Phantasm. Okay.
Pretty wide stat spread. Ramtasm. The Ramtasm has honed its connection between the spiritual and physical realms and is able to fully manifest itself across both simultaneously. This gives it access to an untapped well of tremendous astral energy.
Neat. Okay.
Hey, we probably have quite a few space moves that currently Nazca Minati is not rocking because it's got its own strats going.
How would you feel about me throwing some more upgrades at it? Well, I guess we're
so it learned
kinda
some new
running out.
moves? I mean, sure. We're not really using these, and let's not sit at the end of the game with all of our megalixirs, right? So
Yeah. Oh, ritual. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Mind meld. Ooh, mind meld. We were right.
yeah, we were experimenting with mind meld on the ninja.
Ooh, yeah.
Galactic beatdown cannot be dodged.
Interesting. Also, fun name. And last one. Okay, I'm gonna go look at this
Makes
cat
sense.
real fast.
An additional source of haunt.
Aw, good cat photo. Their eyes look so big.
Very cute.
This cat is extremely ooh-woo. Okay.
We do need to give it some. Oh well, it has some stuff already, but you probably want to fiddle with it. Its melee attack is higher, huh?
I'm kind of okay.
Keeping phase shift on is probably pretty reasonable, to be honest.
I'm thinking honestly, mind meld and just get some like esoteric. Aw, old baby. She's the old lady that I was talking about. I think we mind meld to give some weird shit that they probably can't. The partner probably can't get, and leave it up to mind meld to take normal damaging moves. So I think remove sharpen. Let's see, battering ram or let's take bite off. Remove elemental wall. Nurse, I'm kind of inclined to keep for now. Evasion. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, the combo with
Passively
Glass
raised
Maria,
and
right?
Can Glassstein learn sheer luck? Let me go look this
Oh
up.
shit!
Because if it can, then we when we are in the money.
That would be cool.
Give me a sec. Sorry.
No, go for
Continue to set up the other moves, and I'll see whether it can.
Yes. Okay. Mind meld. Oh my god. Okay. Mind meld is really neat.
It does
unique to the
not.
Rain
It does
Starter.
not learn sheer luck. But hey,
No, I think that's
my,
legit.
giving it mind meld is going to be really useful to give that ability to everything else. So
Yes. Let's see. Life absorb. No. Beast resistance.
I wonder was
no.
that life absorb? What was the special effect on that life absorb?
Where did you go? Here you are. Just
Okay,
bonus
XP. Because I was like, oh, if that's the one that can like do, if it's crit on super effective, I would love to see if Nazca Minati could learn that instead of the acorn bomb. But
Deja vu is
giving it
tempting.
anything deja vu is pretty reasonable.
Okay, and it's a coding elemental wall.
And hey, any other passives it can learn are also shared with Mind Meld, right?
Exactly. You know what? I can actually filter to. Can't. No, I cannot. Never mind.
I mean, I guess it's just, there'll be statuses or
I guess
miscellaneous.
there'll be miscellaneous. Okay, so Peace Starter, Resistances, Blood Don. Oh, that's not a passive. Custom Starter. Custom
I
Starter.
don't know
Mind
whether
Meld
that
is
would work
hot.
into Mind Meld though, right?
Why not? Custom Starter Mind Meld?
At the start of battle, and battle would have already been going on for a turn once Mind Meld kicks in.
Oh.
You're thinking of the one that would fire at the end of turns. That would be very good to Mind Meld with, but although you'd not really get much control over. I guess you'd be determining on the sheep what that next move would be leading into, but you'd want the one that's the end of turn, not at the start of battle.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'm. Why? Like, my thought is open up battle with putting Mind Meld on so that. your
Oh,
opponent can
right,
instantly
into
get
Mind
access to
Meld.
things.
Right, sorry. I understood that as like, well, the other person getting custom
Oh,
starter would
I
not be
see, I
useful
see.
because it would have existed for a turn.
No, I get you.
Custom starter into, because how much is Mind Meld? Because if it's only 1 AP, that's
2.
pretty likely to fire.
It's 2.
Okay. Sturdy armor is also pretty good to give to other people for free.
Possibly.
Because, well, I guess it depends on ice types are prone to being shattered, as are steel types. And we do have both
Glass
of those.
too.
Glass too. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can throw that on. I'm a little inclined to take Nurse off then.
Sure. We're relying on 808 to use Nurse because she can use it more efficiently anyway because she can multi-target.
Oh yeah. I do kind of want to throw on
Yeah, well,
Custom Starter.
we might as well gun for that and switch it with.
And okay, Custom Starter. You there. You there. You there. Okay, I think this makes sense. Okay.
Custom
Very
starter
good,
would
very
activate
good.
pretty reliably for 2 AP moves. Good to know.
Baller.
Okay.
Great. That looks
Viola
good for
is
her.
sorted. And now we give abilities to the dog.
We finally get to answer what is the dog doing. How did that dog break its knees on doing a little hop? To riddle me that. Okay.
We almost always get it to go off for deja vu. Huh?
So let's see. It's Pom Bomb special. Cute. Okay. Tape storage.
We need to
no, first get this guy out of here. Okay, last one. Who is the last bonus unit we want to bring in? It could be Chef Boyar.
Chef Boyar is a reasonable option.
Chef Boyar just has no moves. Like it,
I mean,
it has so few slots.
I would rather. Well, we don't know whether it's we get to choose an ally or if we're forced to use. But fucking Hot Potato and Sandstorm are actually pretty useful as
It's they
like
are
it doesn't
quite
have many
funny.
TM slots, but the moves it learns are pretty fine.
Nah, you're right. Okay, check tape Oh my god, when did it get these slots? What in God's name did an update hit that chain rebound? Whoa, okay, wow. Let's get this filter off. Wow, okay, life has changed. Life has changed.
Oh, it knows boil now. Or I guess it could learn boil before, but is it
Yeah,
melee? It's more
that's a
ranged.
stacker.
Never mind.
Okay, but listen, I'm so happy this thing has so many slots to work now. That is delicious. Okay, close encounter is literally the opposite of what we want.
Coal story is one of the things it could use to burn targets before.
Oh yeah, and it's a guaranteed burn.
Yeah, anything that can put on dots like burn and poison are pretty good.
Does Maria have a special dodge like this?
Oh, no, I don't think so. We'll switch that out. I guess we got that well off all the things we just stole moves from, right? So
I guess. No, you must be right. Oh, it learns Galactic Beatdown. Interesting. Just give it hot potato 20 times. Ooh, Moonshine.
Yeah.
That confusion is a real pain in the ass. I don't know how that'll work against what we're gonna fight, but
I wonder if confusion and taunt stack.
oh my god, that's so mean. I love that.
Oh, and it learns Toxic Stab? Perfect. We have the double dot.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair.
I mean, yes, it's melee, but
it's
like
a lot
being
of
able
AP.
to specifically poison targets is the thing.
I guess so.
We wouldn't
yeah.
use it first, but it's definitely having it as an option in our lineup, I think, is important. Oh, what's this better version of Sandstorm?
Damage based on range, defensive higher, and it's not.
Nah.
Okay. Really not a lot to work with here. Huh. Wow. Yeah, just not much. Honestly, being able to give AP boost to a ally seems like that could be handy. Just, again, we don't got a lot to work with here.
Hey, we use the options that we have on hand.
Man, I wish Call for Help ever worked. I've seen it work
Once, yeah.
Then again, we're not really using it much. It's funny. I kind of want to put it on just to see what happens, but let's see. I think Earth Wall is. Oh, we already got Elemental Wall on. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think fair about the double dot. Why not?
Because they're both percentage based, so we've seen it like chew through boss health.
I was not respecting, not clay fired. Get out of here. What's the Coal story? There we go. I wonder why it's called Coal story. Is this a cave story joke?
Maybe.
Oh, this thing probably needs spit. Actually, do we replace spit with AP boost or moonshine? Or...
I mean, we don't need call for help. Just give it spit.
Not at all.
And there's probably a good version of spit. Nah, we don't need that. Just a regular spit. Coal story, bro. Ha ha.
Oh
I wonder if that is. I wonder if that is why.
Surely it is. Surely. Okay, Elemental Wall moving down to where I'm putting the status things or the non-attacks. Okay, this looks good.
Okay.
Neat. And swap you on and you. We're going to see if we can give you a hot dodge that has a longer duration.
Hot
which is
dodge.
A really nice bonus effect for that. Okay. And now get this dog out of here.
Return to me, my boy.
Oh,
my good time boy.
Surprised.
A thing I want to quickly do, because hey, we have Master Splash, who is Felix's native mon, so there is a stat boost while they are fungo. So it's a thing to consider as an open. It depends whether you want to be Master Splash on opening for things or not. It doesn't really matter. But
I like. It's tough to say. I feel like it makes more sense for like Master Splash. Seems like they're doing their best work supporting for Nazca Minati, as like a
I mean,
when
you
what-
know, this, even though obviously you're spec'd for physical damage, it gives you the opportunity to do silly laser beams. It is very satisfying to click the silly laser beam button.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. But I'm just thinking, like, Master Splash will be getting bonus damage, but damage isn't really his thing, you know?
It's a full stat boost 10% across the board, I believe. It's not just damage.
Okay. Nah, that's fair. I'm just.
Yeah, it's a thing to bear in mind, and we're keeping Master Splash, excuse me, on team, so it doesn't need to be a thing that we're opening with now. But
Yeah,
bearing in mind
I
that it's a thing that Felix can make good use of.
I think good option, not how I would want to open, but good to have on deck.
Oh, we can still buy another rewind.
Oh yeah, because I don't think we filled up after buying those expansions. Okay, and you know what? Get this wheat out of here. Okay, that's so long.
And we can just warp back to. Is it
Oh,
warpable?
right.
Oh, one thing before we head on. There is a store that I don't think we investigated for some strange reason before. It's one of these. Oh, I want to say it's up here, and it's one of these stores, I think. Because one of them has the ability to specifically buy a bunch of stickers. Have we been in here? I don't think we ever have actually been in here. So
Dang,
there
pixel
is
art.
lore. If we wanted to look at the lore, I kind of don't know.
Hey.
Okay.
It might be
Wait
next
a
door.
second,
then.
hold on. What? Sorry, I looked at this and given how the space from the wall, I was like, oh, a secret passage, but no. God, whole story, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. These motherfuckers sell like stickers.
Stickers that change type of the user. Oh wow, okay.
So there's a whole bunch
Right.
of neutral stuff that you can buy. And okay,
Oh, okay.
so
Camo coating and walls.
to let you know what the strat was that the speedrun did, it was using glass camouflage to make fungo glass type, and then using the like auto move at the start, the custom starter, to brush strike the glass camouflage onto a target, and then having Siren and like the 808 and Fungo both have an air move, and then just do 3 resonance in one turn to immediately kill a
Sure,
target.
That makes sense.
Just to let you know how the speedrun worked. Because I was like, wait, I've never seen that store. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Where is
right.
that?
How did we miss that store? Okay, here we go. It's the Ward. Interesting. Okay.
That sure is a way for the door to open. Yeah, this is the point of no return.
Okay, gamers. Do we want to take a little?
Oh, we can take the
break here
5-minute
to
break
go-
here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
After basically just fussing with movesets for half an hour, go wait for another 5 minutes before we fight anything.
But it will be worth it, gamers.
Okay.
Okay.
BRB now. We'll see you in a second. Hello, everybody, and we are back for what is probably going to be the final boss of Cassette Beasts. Thank you for waiting while we were sorting ourselves out. We might not be able to come back for a little while. Are we fully prepared?
Yes, I had to equip my hat of power, but I've got it now.
Would you like to save first? Yes!
I think so.
Oh.
This looks like a pretty serious doorway. I guess this is it.
Hey.
Hey, wait up! You're not going in there without me.
Hey.
You weren't planning on leaving me behind, were you, mate?
Hey.
One last leap into the unknown, right? Badass.
If this is to be our final act, then let it be done together. Dog!
Arf. Let's do this.
Bonus Max.
You are welcome. Juby, it is my pleasure.
Oh!
That must be the doorway.
Huh.
This is it, right?
Momentous!
Momentous!
So we're assuming this giant triangle is the doorway, right? Such a sight.
Pent.
Wow, we really did it. Were you following us? That old witch really hid this place well. Did you know this whole railway is another one of us archangels? The Merline, we call it. Your whole island lies atop its back. Merline is very good. I need to make a mental note of that. It's a real labyrinth down here. I never would have found the chamber without you guys, seriously.
Did Morgante hide this place?
I don't know how you know that name. You're smarter than you look, friend. The old witch had me trapped in these tunnels for a long time, but I went out eventually. I always do.
What do you want?
Such an accusatory tone! We're trying to maintain a positive atmosphere here, friends. Why, all I want is to leave through that doorway right there. Speaking of friends... Meet the new team!
I fucking knew it!
Boss Rush! Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-huh. I see.
Arf.
With a question mark. You see, I used to be kind of a big shot. My old crew and I had something of an arrangement with your lot. A special relationship, even if you didn't know it. I have a lot of respect for you humans. Without you, we wouldn't exist. Yes, you humans live on your little worlds and you invent all these cute ideas. Love, death, whatever. Your most powerful thoughts would bring us to life, and in return we'd travel to your worlds to act out whatever fantasies you concocted for us. Adventures, wars, extinction events. You people love that stuff the most, and so do I. Unfortunately, my old band got a tad dysfunctional and had to split, so I've been out of the scene for a little while.
Now we're back in action.
So, you and the Archangels are going to invade worlds and act out the violent myths that inspire your creation?
That's, pretty worrying. An endless cycle of violence.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Such dark desires cannot be allowed to be realized. Yes.
Sure.
Hey!
Don't worry about it, friends. We're all on the same page here. You want off this backwater world, and so do we. In fact, I'll make you a deal.
Well, what are your terms?
We can all go our separate ways and we'll never visit any of your worlds. You'll never see us again. What do you say?
No deal.
No? I don't understand. You're gonna hurt people even if we don't see it happening, and that's a pretty bad deal in my estimation. But we're not going to mess with your realities. Would you really risk your very lives to help people you've never even met? Oh, is this a fucking Yoko Taro game?
Yes.
Fine. You're being really uncooperative right now. I'm just going to kill you all and get on out of here, all right? The Red King of Conquest. You people created us, now you want to kill us? Make up your minds.
Humans love inventing things to kill. Look what we're doing right now.
Ha! just for free?
Is for free. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, get that free smack in,
Free
I
smack.
guess. Yeah, get that free spit and then we start the shenanigans. Although this thing is definitely going to have some AoE moves, huh?
Oh, I get hit as a ghost. Interesting.
Oh, he has the passive that ignores Haunt, huh? This is so unproductive.
Boy, you
You
truly
being
chose
ice type is a
coding.
bad fucking call.
That was a very
Ooh,
colorful. Oh, what?
Brave
Oh, the
sense.
music. Oh, let's see. Can can I get away with dog using here, or should I smack so you can battery or charge? I'd really love to, like, we gotta break the ice.
Yes.
It's better for me to dog use early to get, like, you know, double the bigger number
Sure,
rather than
that's
the
fine.
smaller number. Okay, so if you can spit again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Actually, what's the point of me dog using here? Oh, so I don't die, right?
Oh,
Status block.
and these are ice swords now. Huh. Oh, he turned the ice effect into...
Contact damage.
Huh.
Indeed.
You are bad timing for
I'm not
this.
the right build for this, no.
No.
What do I do?
You could go and start fucking with his
I think I might
typings.
actually just ride this out.
If
this one
anything, I would probably use a heal on yourself here.
But I think sacking Robo Jab for the Switch is the play.
Well, that's the thing. If you die before Haunt runs out, then the next thing will be haunted
True. Duh.
without you being able to cure it. So
that's a
you
very
want
good
to
point.
die by a Haunt timeout.
Yeah, there we go. Rewind. There we go. Had to sort it. That's a very good point. Well, hey, don't let me get in the way of your baloney.
I mean, I might not necessarily I'd take contact damage from this, but oh my god.
Ow.
Oh, it cleared the Haunt, but
Well, that's not something we like.
is this a thing? If one person dies, then somebody's gonna jump in to back up?
Oh, possibly.
It cleared Haunt
Okay.
though, so you're no longer in on a ticking time bomb on that.
How about I go Shard Maria?
Okay, I can switch to AA, drop and run defense for a while.
Yeah, and I'm thinking
Although 1,000 cuts will chew through walls, so it's going to be a focus on using Doc Leaf and Nurse, I think.
I'm wondering if it's worthwhile. Oh, thank God. God bless Custom Starter. I think it might be worth you trying to get Nazcaminati back online. Like, get defenses down, and then try to get Nazcaminati back online.
It is immune to defense drops, we've established, but
What?
to get the defenses, like defensive walls down. I
Yes.
understood that as Alepht's defenses down, which we can't do. But
No. Okay, I'm going full in Frozen Ground.
that's gonna mess with your accuracy a little bit, but hopefully you'll still
Oh
hit.
yeah, but it's also when I hit, I will hit like a truck. I think Airwall might be.
Because he's going to use Death by 1,000 cut. Okay, it'll basically be a turn neutral thing. Because he's going to remove both the walls this turn. Watch.
Now that's true, but that's good. I mean, hey, it's letting me move and keeping him still.
Huh.
Ooh, miss.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Water sharp edges, fine. I need to use the wall again because he's about to go and fucking do a super move.
And it is worth keeping in mind that some of the attacks he will use will be good against Airwall, as in like good for us. So I think, yeah, bringing the walls up is probably fair.
Sure, it's more that I know this is going to be the hard-hitting one, and if I don't have a wall up, AoE will probably die.
Oh
so.
no, that's also fair. Okay. And that also keeps buffing my wall. I'm glad that does stack.
Deus Ex Calibur.
Ah! Okay. Hey, that works for me.
You got dodge on, so I'm gonna Doc Leaf actually this turn. Do I have enough? Well, there's no point using Nurse because you're not damaged. I want to get the passive healing up in the turn that I know I'm able to.
Okay.
Ah, didn't miss. Rip.
Okay, glass is not interesting against them. Honestly, if you can get multiple stacks of, you can keep going. If you can get multiple stacks of air wall up on both of us,
Yeah, it's just the side effect to though is that I take damage every time I do it. So I'm trying to also find ways of keeping my health up every time I wall.
Sure. No, that makes
which
sense.
is why the dock leaf was necessary. But
Interesting. Earth coating. All that.
Might I have the advantage here on Icicle Dart?
It's not displaying any. But it might be good for our walls. We are definitely grinding him down, that's for sure.
Yeah, there might need to be a...
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to...
I need to echolocate into Nurse, I think. We're both pretty damaged.
Very sensible. And you have the AP for it. Good
Yeah.
thinking. Okay. I'm going to keep clicking the button that makes him
Keep hitting the button. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't missed a single one of these, by the way. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Can you go back? Because I should probably get Frozen Ground back up, because I don't see a status for that.
You also have your dodges one off if you would like to re-establish that.
Oh, shit. Good point. Thank you.
Echolocation.
Yeah, considering how he is going to be getting Angie soon.
Miss. Shit. Ah!
Oh, wow. Okay. Brutal. I guess Axel Slush.
You may have to spend your turn using an item to revive someone while I wall, otherwise Axel Slush is just gonna die again.
Absolutely, yeah. I should, I think I gotta bring that
Nazca or Shard seem to be more reliable than RoboJab in this fight. There's also the potential of fusing at some point. Like, the combined speed of 808 and Shard into the icicle attack is probably pretty disgusting, but
oh god, you're correct actually.
I need to run defense here at this point
we
though,
can't
so
do it this turn, but
oh
next turn
fuck!
Ooh.
I just had enough health to do that, and that's gonna cut through it, right? Oh, but it cleared the wall. Fine.
Okay, do you want to fuse and do this? Okay, wait, hold on. That's right. I don't have the speed make damage do one on this friend, unfortunately.
That's fine. You can either attack this turn or use your turn to heal me, and then I can put walls back up.
I will heal you this turn, yeah.
So I'm definitely running sustain here. Yeah, especially while my accuracy is down.
Piano in the song, by the way. It's not quite Toho, but a little bit of it. Also, I'm enjoying his
glitter. I like that the design of the sword changes based on the typing. That's great.
It changed the wall type. That's funny. You know that's plastic love. I could taunt him. So
he's only using death by 1,000 cuts, though. I think every turn. He can't type change,
and he can't sharpen anymore. That's the big one. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna wait on that because
there is a chance he's still immune to status effects, though. We'll have to say.
Oh, true. Okay.
This is a we don't know situation, though.
You know what? I have so much AP, I'm just going to click Heroic Blade.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, we don't have... Oh, it's because you've already selected a move. My accuracy's still ass. Let's go and get the Dock Leaf back up. Or...
What about a wall for yourself? I mean, I guess you have the glitter wall. You could switch into... but the accuracy.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to stall out the accuracy, and then we can kind of work out. I don't want to attack right now because that'll just be a wasted
Totally.
turn.
Dock leafing yourself, I think. Oh, or you could get the redirection, more stacks of that up. Up to you.
Let's get the passive healing on, because that's definitely been useful.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, let's see. Heroic Blade, yeah. I mean, I guess I just keep clicking Heroic Blade.
This being fire is a good turn for me because it will buff the air wall.
Oh, true. Very good point. You cannot air wall both of us, but I think that's okay because
you see, because it'll give turns back on your wall if he hits you, so you should be okay.
Man, I can't believe this guy forced us to play honest. So rude.
Ooh, it still hit through though.
Interesting. Ow. Let's see.
This might be a revive glass stain this turn and pivot.
Oh, yeah. Do keep in mind, I'm suspecting this is not the final fight, but I guess we might be crutching on a fusion for what comes up next, so let's see.
Because hey, if we do get both Shard and Air out at the same time, then I think fusion, because I also want to hear what the fusion theme is for this fight, right? If they actually add vocals, that might be sick. So you've already set your switch, yeah?
No, I'm sorry, I revived Glass.
Right. Are you okay with, I might nurse you here?
Yeah, oh man.
I have the MP for it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Because hey, well, it's possible that, you know, we can make things out of, Grass Blade. Come on, live!
Oh, the leech!
Oh, because you're water type. But
okay,
well, actually, that was good.
Oh, okay,
Shit.
It was good.
It was
Okay,
it was good to heal you because it meant that damage wasn't going through to your user HP as badly.
True.
So
Chardonnay and Nazcaminati, it's gotta be them.
just welcome back to the fray, friend. We're gonna have to fuse here. I think we need this.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa!
Glaze Sphinx.
The friends writes, also, I gotta say, a lot of these fusions look very top heavy, specifically with the head. I kind of don't know what that is. Could just go for the fusion power, but I'm wondering...
Oh, we're a type advantage? Is that an ice type version of that attack? Oh, no, it's Icicle Dart. Yeah, okay.
But Icicle Dart will probably be brutal with our high speed. Then again, this is 200. Could also just press headshot. God.
I mean, if the full charge moved crits, then we do actually get that anyway. But
if the what crits?
if fusion power crits, then we would get the critical mass fire anyway. But that's like, you know, getting leeched is probably not terrible though.
True.
If it would take it, I have no idea.
Reflective sword.
Nice.
Nice.
Solid hit.
Hey, give that back.
Oh, good thing we fused. Fuck me.
Yeah. And
we
Let's
should probably
rewatch
use a
something
ranged
high
attack here.
accuracy. Oh man, I think it's got to be glass cannon.
Okay,
That's the only
confirm
perfect
that kill.
accuracy. Oh, for extremely little self damage. Okay, game's over. See y'all next
Yeah. No, we definitely got all those items. Right, I've had enough. Everyone get back on the train. We're leaving. Did you hear him say Deus Excalibur? Oh, yeah, you did. All aboard! Our next destination is anywhere we want.
Hey,
We gotta go after him. You know that, right?
Hey,
Fly into the void.
fly into the future.
This is quite the light show. I think I've seen it before. When I first fell to New Wirral. Oh, so did we? Yeah. You know, I thought I understood everything there was to know about the cosmos, but your fusion trick is something I've never seen before.
perhaps.
Perhaps it would make for a good team-building exercise.
Okay.
I take back my offer. I will visit your reality first. I can smell its scent on you. An unblemished timeline, already on a path towards destruction. What a marvelous plaything it shall be.
You ready for this, mate?
All right,
This is it, Rafter.
let's go.
I'm ready if you are, Rafter.
Very well.
Arf, arf.
Do you have one last fight in you, Rafter?
Oh,
Eternal
man.
War Incarnate.
Are we getting a... Please tell me we're getting like a fucking 7-on-1.
Strats.
Okay, oh my god, surprise rotation battle at the end. Okay, hold on, wait. Smack and that...
Anyone you want. Go for it, baby.
I could smack Kaylee to give that. I'm not doing
Multi-target, but you don't need that, I guess, yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay,
Ooh.
it's yours.
Sorry, I was like, ooh, final battle theme. Ooh.
Rude. No.
All right, let's start firing lasers. Hopefully I remain alive.
Okay, good. We got AI acting for us. That's okay.
And hey, giving that a super limited choice of moves was... Yeah!
Let's fucking go.
Get fucked! Get fucked! Get the bird!
Oh
Yes!
my god.
I can't believe this is worse. I can't believe this unit is worse than the previous fight. You desire to wage forge with me? How fitting.
Dog, you can't hit ghosts, and I got this dog in us.
The dog in all of us. Wait until if Mind Meld gets hit, a whole new world will open to
Oh my god.
us.
Yo.
A whole new world.
Okay, Kaylee, you're supposed to get a charge battery combo, but that's okay. You don't have the AP for that. I am so excited to see the headshot just destroy this man.
Ah, it does block some statuses though. Confusion on whom? Oh, we did that.
This fucking game. No.
Man's greatest wish is to destroy itself. I could make that happen again and again and again and again and again.
Oh, man. I get to just kick back and smack and watch the fucking fire.
Time for some
go
assault and battery, motherfucker. Flinch. Hey! Go, Meredith.
Okay, come on.
Lays. Wait, is it end of turn? Oh, no, it didn't
might
proc.
be.
It's a chance.
Yeah, I think it just didn't proc. Oh my god, with the poison too.
Berkeley coming in.
Would love to know what.
Well,
the
it
horrible
did,
effect
but
that has.
we will never know.
Neutralize,
No more
Oh?
cassettes. Butterfly effect is so bad.
Oh shit!
Oh, we dodged it though. So hey, eat shit.
But our cassettes.
Rafter, you are not beasts. You are merely human. I'm getting Professor Turo vibes all over again. So typical of you humans. You'll use something without even knowing how it works. So eager in your naivete.
You here to mock me?
In this moment, we have a shared goal. Aleph is the incarnation of conquest, and I am the incarnation of rebellion. So I need you to understand.
Understand what?
You humans create us with your dreams and ideals. The potential energy of mankind is limitless. These cassettes are merely talismans. The ability to manifest your will to alter reality, to change your world and yourselves. That lies within you. The cassette beasts were all the friends we made along the way.
Wake up already!
The power to cassette beast was in us the whole time.
I mean, you remained Ghost, but...
God, which genuinely very funny for that cutscene. I was still Danny Phantoming out here having my
Are you back in
little-
the game, Rafter? Why? Why do you persist?
Because that's what people do.
Right!
One shared goal, that's all it takes. Our hearts combine. Oh, wow.
Oh. Let's kick his big bloody head in. We rise together.
Here goes nothing. Come. This tale shall end on our terms. Oh, we become Morgante. Morgante Gestalt. Shit.
Oh shit.
Ah, the old witch. Do you want to take Morgante then, since they're both in the same scene at the same
Sure.
time? You are forever a thorn in my side, aren't you?
Spirit of rebellion.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my god. I see. Yes, like at the start of the game. I mean, let's see.
Let's go through all of them one at a time because I want to see what they all do.
Okay. This is hit one target.
That's once we
Like
charge
it-
up to max, sure.
Destroy the world. Boost your AP generation,
Which we should probably
looks
do
like
first.
probably do that. Raise your melee defense and range defense, which now that we are no longer Ghost may also be a good idea. Just hit a whole team. We're
Which
only
we'll
fighting
see
one
if that
person,
comes
so,
up relevant.
yeah. Passive gives us a revive, raise our attacks, and raise our evasion.
Before you use a move, can you go into see if the stop button works and if we have stats? Ah.
Nothing we can view.
Because I was interested to see if we could see what Gestalt's stat spread was. But
True.
hey, for now, I would say AP boost.
Yeah. I think that may lead us to be able to give the world end one.
That did damage and caused an AP boost? Hold up.
Yeah, all of these are damage and an effect. I'm inclined to go for the...
Attack boost?
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, we could... Hey, Max, we could do this or... Oh, man. If we can survive for 2 turns, we can do Coda Morgana. Do you want to go for that?
We have the health. He didn't do that much damage to us. He's about to do a big hit, but
Oh, true.
maybe defense buff, we are faster.
Yeah, let's use Eugene's courage. Hey, Max. Using your courage.
We crit, we didn't get the laser. I'm sad.
Okay. Used call to arms. Interesting. Did not seem to Final Gante. Oh man, we are so close to that. I think we're gaining 4 per turn, so we can actually just use one of these. I'm inclined to use the Fuel's Determination to get the dodge up.
Okay.
To survive whatever may come.
Because that's going to explode next turn, I think.
It looks like it.
Deus Excalibur!
Not too bad.
Eat shit, loser.
Anyway, perish the world.
He came in with the quick attack. Petty.
That's you.
Was destroyed. We still get EXP somehow.
Oh, thank God he gave us 137 wood.
Yeah.
Our song ends here. Your will proved stronger than your mortal constraints. Let that be a lesson for you, human.
Farewell.
Peace. We should probably head back before this train falls into the void, right?
But the train was going to our world. I guess it's maybe not being steered by anyone anymore.
I'm sorry your cassette player was destroyed, Rafter. Luckily, I always keep a spare on me. I used to be able to record the Nowhere Peasants with the equivalent of the Master Ball in earlier versions of the game.
That's funny.
Well, that's pretty unusual.
Hey, sugar.
Let's see, who's voicing her?
I do believe you were the Seven Bell of Miss Amber.
Don't go worrying about me. The name's Miss Amber. Rafter and I are friends. Is that right, sugar? Why, I'm just here to make sure you fine folks don't go hurting yourself. Though looks like you gave our mutual friend a mighty beating already. That's a first. You're talking like he's still alive.
Well.
Folks like Aleph and I aren't flesh and blood, sugar. Takes an idea to die for us not to be able to come back in some form. He runs on conquest. Few humans keep finding ways to kill each other. I'm sure he'll reform eventually. Though he might be out of action for quite some time.
You're another Archangel?
Relax.
Relax, Red. I'm a friend. Besides, you might need some guidance with that doorway home, don't you think?
This could really take us back to our own world.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. I should let the Rangers know before we go.
Rafter, you don't have to leave right now. But when you're ready, come speak to me.
I think we're ready, chat.
I think we're ready. A final dance.
Final dance around the train circle. The
That
ritual
I
is
can tell.
complete.
This is supposed to be a mirror, but the way it is mirroring things is very
Is so
funny to me.
entirely like not how that's supposed to work. Oh yeah, we can now dash for 8 seconds. That's
True. You ready to leave New Wirral, sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
With a stable world gate like this, the rules are mighty simple. Beyond it lies the space between all things. You don't use it right, you'll end up going nowhere. Ain't about science, it's about intent. You gotta picture the world you want to go to in your mind's eye and step forward without any lingering ties holding you back here. So I advise y'all start saying your goodbyes because it's a one-way trip.
What?
What?
Them's the breaks, Red. New Wirral is an anomaly and nothing more. You folks are only here by chance. Getting back here ain't on the cards.
That's fine. Like, we made a lot of friends along the way and everything, but I think if we went to the others was like, I need to go home, they wouldn't be like, how dare you? It pains me to end our tales here, but I so greatly wish to see my brother again. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Farewell, friends.
Oh, still with cassette beast powers when you go through the warp, huh?
They might be stripped away later. We've taken on godlike beasts in one. Man, I'm so pumped to go back home and kick some ass. There's always communities of people who are going to need a helping hand, no matter when and where you are. There's so much I'm gonna do.
It's been a blast.
Guys,
Oh, after the credits, I should go and post all. I never did share the recordings I did when I was applying for characters. We can go listen to that before we end the stream.
oh yeah, that would be a really fun coda.
Man, this has been a real trip, hasn't it? I think I've had enough creative inspiration to last me 10 lifetimes. Not to mention getting to meet one of my old characters.
I'm gonna miss these good times.
Folks.
I'm not ready for this to be over. I'm gonna go back stronger. Live life to its fullest.
Don't you forget about me, okay?
Don't.
I think that was intentional, actually.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
This is really it, isn't it? I hope it isn't like waking up from a dream. I want to remember you, Rafter. I want to remember everyone. I want to remember Harbour Town, even the bits that weren't good. Because they're all a part of me. Manifesting our will to change the world. I don't suppose we need cassette tapes to do that, really, do we?
The future has always been ours for the taking.
Dog!
Arf. Huh. I think that one wants to go back with you. Ain't that sweet?
Great.
Think it's your turn now, sugar.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Whoops. We're both like, yeah. You have acquired dog. Congrats on your new dog. And then it ends.
that's
Hey.
sentence 3.
But is there a postscript is the important question.
Yeah, do we join the Avengers?
I mean, I'm interested to see what our home world looks like, or if we
Right.
still have like the cassette and everything. But yeah, well, credits be scrolling. I enjoyed this experience. I can really tell that they were people who love the Pokemon games but wanted to do some really specific different things. And I think for the most part they really achieved the things that they wanted to do. You know, this is not a perfect game, as you say. The kind of some of the stuff of the writing choices were like fine at best, but I think it hit what it aimed for. I think.
Yeah, you know, I think honestly the worst thing a game can do, or the worst thing a piece of art can do, is not try to do something. And I think while I don't think this game hit all of its efforts on full marks on things like the broad storytelling and like maybe some of the character writing. I do still like, this is a game that cares about some things and, you know, has thoughts and opinions it's willing to share. I say it. We already shit talked Sea of Stars on stream before, so I don't need to rehash that. But so I think, you know, this is, while this is not a game that, like, you know, changed my life or anything like that, I think honestly I really appreciate the fact that, because like, especially setting aside the aforementioned Sea of Stars, just like, I feel like a game that is like Pokemon but not made by Game Freak could be that's a real easy game for people to make, where all they want to do is just that.
Do some mechanics and maybe design not as good of a cute monster design as Pokemon have been trained to do for 30 years.
Yeah, but think of the quality of life improvements, but like this. So I appreciate the fact that this game did not rest on the, like, it's not quite resting on the laurels, but it did not take that audience for granted, take that idea of like, people will buy a good monster hunting game, and it really, I think it went in some fun directions with things. Like, I really like both mechanically in the sense of I really like the way that type effectiveness works.
Yeah, with the additional unique sometimes status effects that are tied to strengths and weaknesses. Yeah,
there's so much interesting stuff there. I really like the fact that the game has like a central aesthetic linchpin of like, I mean, Cassette, both in terms of the centering around music and centering around like the technology and just aesthetics of a certain point in time. And yeah, I appreciate the fact that it was this isn't, while this, how shall I put this, I have not seen Steven Universe, but I have to imagine that this is definitely what a Steven Universe episode can feel like. And I appreciate, I will take a like earnest but maybe ham-fisted you can change the world if you really believe brand message over something a lot more cynical and overwrought. Oh, custom game modes.
Yeah, I think you can unlock randomizers and stuff like that.
So if you'd go to empty file.
Oh, is it not in settings? Or is it decided here?
Oh, Okay, well, okay, we're taking this alternate universe where we are white. What are your closing thoughts?
No, I think this is a game that this game's intent in terms of its aesthetics, I think is like really cool. I can tell that they were kind of inspired by that kind of point around Generation 5 in terms of like what Pokemon looked like during that period of time, right down to how all the sprites are kind of like animated and stuff like that in battle and things like that, because that's only a thing that Gen 5 did specifically.
Caster, real quick, are you good with me just rebooting the game?
Oh, sure.
To get back to the main.
Yeah. This is not super important at this point. And it also gives me an opportunity to go and dig around in my voice actor folder to see if I can find the thing.
Yes, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just
no. It came from a place of like, oh, these are some aesthetics that we personally really enjoy, and also like that really lined up with me in what time period, what kind of like the era of Pokemon I really liked, and also the idea of incorporating music culture into other genres is a thing, is a really big part of what I do. So when, they were like, Cassette Beasts is a Pokemon game that's inspired by retro music, I was like, this is everything. This is everything I've ever wanted. Oh my God. It even, to be honest, leans a bit more towards my preferences in terms of monster design, because I'm definitely more of a cool design than a cute design person. And I think this manages to straddle a line with having some really cool designs without going into like Digimon's slightly grotesque these are all humanoid lizards in leather jeans aesthetic that at least the 90s version of Digimon had. They're all like big titty ladies now.
I was going to say big titty angel woman. Yes.
That's to be honest, when they introduce new Digimon designs, a lot of them hit that space specifically. What people want out of their kind of like collectible creature has like actually as a genuine thing to engage with. I think what people want out of their collectible creatures in the era of gacha games, and like waifu gacha games in particular, has heavily affected the tastes of monster design now by varying degrees. Nuns with guns, for real. There is multiple nuns with guns, I believe, in the realm of Digimon. So yeah, I think it manages to kind of have its own voice, even though it's doing a lot of kind of like cultural touch points that also line up with what I would be looking for and want. in terms of its kind of like the sandbox design of it is not something that I would personally be super interested in, but it managed to have a lot of things to do without giving me like decision paralysis, because one of the things I hate the most about sandbox games is that I just don't know where the fuck I'm gonna go, and I don't know how long this game is gonna take to beat, but it still had a pretty clear routing, and the map is small enough where I didn't feel like I was getting lost in it. Somebody, a friend of the channel, was kind of talking about how they also tried Cassette Beast and didn't gel with it because they spent the opening hours just kind of wandering around and not really finding anything to do and got bored. And I'm like, I understand if you know, the first attempt and you rebounded off it. But for somebody like me who gets very impatient when games waste your time, I don't feel like this game was trying to waste my time at all.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a lot of good points there. I also want to loop back on, like, I realized when I was talking about boy, this game could have been a cynical, either cynical or it could have just not tried to say anything.
A bland thing about an island where everybody's cultures are melding and have managed to kind of get along without the existence of money. And the people that have entered that space that do have an existence of money and want to set it unequivocally, A, described as the villains of the piece, B, are controlled by essentially the, like, metaphysical concept of capitalism, and C, when you actually make friends with one of the people that was from it previously, was like, I no longer have a purpose because my world has shifted, but I am actually very down for trying to learn a new way of thinking, actually, was like, yeah, subtext is fucking cowards.
Oh, yeah. I think the thing that I realized is that I was talking about Pokemon Clover.
Sure.
For those not familiar, Pokemon Clover is a ROM hack put out by a bunch of people from 4chan that is just and like that. I'm not saying that as like a pejorative typecasting. I'm saying this as like it is specifically like the point of Pokemon Clover is that it is made by people from 4chan for people who use 4chan, and it's got like an entire new Pokédex of custom made mons, and a whole new adventure and a whole lot of quality of life. And holy fucking shit, the Pokédex is so fucking racist. Like it is. If you can think of a racial caricature that a like white 16-year-old who spends too much time on the internet can
that
think
you could
of,
enslave and treat as an animal, no less.
Oh yeah, Jesus, yeah. Then yeah, it's in there. But it's like I took some time recently looking at so there's a website that I use, Backlogged, which hey, if you enjoy the idea of reading some of the thoughts I have on games, go check it out. Video games, but this is basically a like letterbox for video games where you can go write things, rate them, and ended up on the Pokemon Clover page for that, and holy shit, it was like a third of the reviews were like half star. This game is so aggressively like racist, it is genuinely like sickening, and also it's aggressively unfunny. And a third of the reviews were like, oh man, this is like a better Pokemon game than Game Freak could make. The quality of life is so good, and
really,
and there's all of the it supports Nuzlocke and randomizing, whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't even remember it supports those things specifically, but and just the comments that those reviews would occasionally say like, yeah, I mean there's some stuff in there that's pretty bad and the game's kind of unfunny, but and just like seeing, oh, people loved this shit. People fucking really enjoyed, a lot of people really enjoyed Pokemon Clover in spite of the fact that holy fucking shit. And I am really glad that Cassette Beast, I really like, for a brief moment you were a full head shorter than me.
And I was like, this is
Just
unacceptable.
like real
I'm still, you know, looking at body proportions, Caster is still shorter than you, but they are a tiny internet sprite, so who cares?
Meanwhile, this is what I really look like, chat. Yeah, and just the realization that, wow, you can just take Pokemon, put in a lot of like the quality of life things that people, you know, clamor for and are honestly maybe a little strange that they're not in the mainline series. And it doesn't matter what the rest of the game is like. Like, these people were not going, this game is so funny, or like, I love racism or anything like that.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, I love the ability to just like, you know, just have rare candies so I can do the challenge run without having to, and just not thinking about the various like puns on the N word that one of the Evo lines is called or whatever. I'm making a guess, but I'm pretty sure that it's not a hard guess to make.
I'm sure. I think I only looked at a third of the Pokédex and saw like a dozen different racist caricatures in it.
I mean, like, the morbid curiosity now has me, so now the stream is over, I'm going to look at it and then just fully go, oh, well, I don't know what I expected, but
yeah, the designs are not great, but the point I'm just trying to make is like, the bar is so low for people to enjoy these kinds of games. And I really appreciate that Cassette Beasts did not crutch on that at all. It tried, and I really appreciate that for it.
Looking at this list, yeah, okay. But no, I guess that's the thing, right? You can this is a thing that happens in lots of game design spaces, where they're like, oh, popular thing is popular enough where a wide range of people want to go and try and do their own spin on it because they think that they can make it better, and instead kind of implant all of their weird hang-ups on it and then maybe make some improvements. Is a thing that the number of the number of YouTube, even though I don't play Dark Souls myself, I will occasionally watch like a YouTube video where somebody's like, I played 8 different Dark Souls clone games, because I'm just like curious what about like the mechanic stuff that people kind of carry over.
How's Timothy Chalamet?
Liza P is apparently very good. It's apparently really difficult. In fact, more difficult than some of the. But then I don't know what the standards of difficult things are.
Dark Souls.
But you know, the people's understanding of like, oh, you know, what makes Dark Souls a good game is that it's unapproachable. So I'm going to design a game that is just fully opaque and miserable to play, but because it's hard, that's what makes the game good. Yeah. And I think this is a game that very much understands what makes Pokemon as a mainline series good. People say a lot of words about kind of like, oh, you know, Pokemon should change its format. Oh, we've had this conversation happened a little more before Sword and Shield, and has happened a little less since. But there's kind of like, oh my god, they just keep making the same game over. We want it to be a different game. Where is our fully open world Metal Gear Survive looking ass Pokemon game? And I'm like, I would never play that. There is nothing about that premise that interests me. that fully ignores what makes Pokemon an interesting thing to play. Because yes, brand recognition is part of it. I'm sure, you know, you would be willing to play any game that has Blaziken available in it in a leading role. But mechanically, what keeps me coming back to Pokemon as a mainline thing is actually because of how mainline Pokemon works. If it was, you know, tomorrow replaced with fucking how Mystery Dungeon works, I wouldn't be in on that. That's not what I go to the series for. So yeah, it's good to play a game that, even if it's not perfect, kind of knows what about the thing that it's mimicking is trying to hit. Because like Temtem, as I understand, is not very good, but it seems to be doing a lot of things surface level without necessarily hitting much of the charm of it. Like the monster design, I don't think I hear people talk about Yokai Watch now more than I hear people talk about Temtem, and both of those franchises are fully dead.
But yeah, I feel like the only time I ever see Temtem brought up is people talking about disappointment. I do want to say that I thoroughly agree with what you're saying about Spectrobes. Oh man, there's a name that
I played a little bit of that. Fighting Fossils is where it was fucking at for Pokemon clones on the DS. That game whips, and it's an official Nintendo game too. It's like second party.
But to your point about these people understand what about Pokemon is good beyond just like turn-based battle with a whole lot of quantity to it, is thinking about so Doom comes out, and then a lot of Doom imitators come out, and like you know what Doom, like, you don't play FPSs, you know what Doom is, you know what Quake is,
I know what a boomer shooter is as a genre, yes.
Have you heard of Redneck Rampage?
That's so generic of a name. I'm like, has that come up in my life before? I can't say.
I wouldn't imagine if my,
I mean, as a name.
Are you looking it up now?
I googled it. The kind of key art for it is definitely. I was kind of like, this game either is made now and is incredibly problematic, or was made in like the PlayStation 1 era and is just what like that kind of humor was like in that kind of period of time, and it's the latter. But what about Redneck Rampage is just like a soulless kind of like, hey, this functions like a boomer shooter but has none of the substance or interest.
Like I basically, like, my understanding of Redneck Rampage is that what it is doing is it is a first person shooter, except instead of it being, you're shooting demons on Mars, you are shooting rednecks and other ridiculous, southern
at a carnival. There are still mutants, it seems.
The bayou or what have you, and is that like. The sprites look kind of funny. That's about all there really is to say. Like, there does not demonstrate any, I don't say love of the craft, but it does not. There are no greater ideas going on here. They did not take that premise and then go, okay, how can we, what other ideas can we bring in, or how can we push this idea in some way? It's just like. This is a thing that your dad would look at the box art and go, yeah, sure, and then pick it up, and you eat it.
This is a rent at Blockbuster, because an opening joke is like a thing. Actually, to that end, in that case, I would say that Cassette Beasts is to Pokemon what Slayers X, the game that the Hypnospace Outlaw developer made, is to boomer shooters, where it clearly understands not just what makes a boomer shooter mechanically good and interesting to play, but also why people are drawn to that very specific aesthetic period, and does its own thing on top of it. There's apparently a meta commentary about how Zane, like the guy whose face is on it and is kind of like his OC is the player, is actually a very mundane home life, like lower class home life guy, but his like best friend who does work in game development helped build this game for him, like as a favor, because he was clearly in a pretty difficult place, and the idea of making a game about his OCs from his childhood would cheer him up. But there's a whole bunch of like if you no clip out of a particular space, you see all the back spaces that the game designer like did to build it, and it's just trashing on Zane as somebody who he thinks is a bit pathetic, and just that kind of conversation and how that very much elegantly mirrors Hypnospace Outlaw as a game as well, actually. Where it's like, yeah, this is a game that understands the genre that it's imitating, but it's also very much trying to do its own thing, even if it's not perfect as an experience. It's kind of cool. I dig that. I'm glad that there are indie games out here that are trying to not capitalize on the popularity of a genre, but reflect their own experiences and interests of a genre, right? We both have designed and released tabletop RPGs that sit in a space that you could say is probably quite well saturated with other games, but I wouldn't say that the games that we make are specifically, you know, I'm not out here to just make Shadowrun again. The stuff that I do that's based about cyberpunk and about, you know, cyberpunk the tabletop RPG definitely reflects my own understandings and approach to the genre, rather than just being like, oh, this mirrors the other popular thing that exists.
Yeah, and same, even when we are making tabletop RPGs that are inspired by things outside of games, like, you know, you've made a game that is very obviously inspired by Kingdom Hearts and glances at half of the games that I've published. I have made a couple that are I've made a few that are pretty obviously inspired by something else, but yeah, we're both thinking about that and other things.
I think you do, just to gas you up, I think you do a very good job of designing games that reference pieces of pop culture, but can do more than just that one piece of pop culture. That's something that frustrates me a little bit in terms of game design, tabletop RPG stuff, where it's kind of like, this is glances around on shelf. Stray, like the recent video game where you play as a cat. The tabletop RPG. You can use it to essentially do a tabletop RPG equivalent of that exact video game and its plotline, and nothing else. I'm like, why? I am less interested in playing a game that specifically lets me do Paper Mario again. I could just play Paper Mario. It's okay. What else can your game do? I think is quite important. Rather than just mirroring the popular thing, finding a different way of making it reflect your own voice. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What I'm
going to go and do is that I'm going to go and boot one of these samples and screen share VLC with you.
Welcome.
There we go. Man, these are probably not good. I've not listened to them back in a very long time.
Yeah, they're gonna be great. You're a fucking talented voice actor. Get out of here.
Okay. Hey, I also don't do post-processing on recordings, because they probably want to hear my natural voice without any kind of like compression on it or whatever. So I think just a small clip of it, I was like, oh, I sound very thin on that, and it's because it's not been, you know, fattened up in post audio. Anyway,
you are pretty lanky. Chat, can I get some Trumpy fanfares to gas caster up?
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right. You can see VLC.
Yes.
Let me put that to.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Hell yeah. Oh, right. This thing doesn't have a cooldown.
No, it doesn't. That's the point. That's the point of that one specifically. I'm very amused that this is a.
Welcome. I'm Cleo, and I shall be your table's service mechanoid for this evening. Why did my cowardly creators engineer such a fatal flaw in my hardware? Were they afraid I'd rise up and overthrow them like they deserved? Well, do you want to fight? The odds are stacked against you, but you never know. Maybe today's your lucky day.
I like you as Cleo.
Welcome. I am clear,
We don't
and I
need to
shall be
loop
your
it,
table
please. We don't need
service
to
mech.
loop it. It's fine. We have Hoylake, the Professor Oak, who actually isn't a scientist.
Greetings and salutations, newcomer. I am Professor Percival Hoylake, intrepid investigator into the unknown.
Oh yeah, I can hear how cool he thinks
As
he
we
is on
all
this.
find ourselves marooned in this curious realm, it falls upon a steadfast and immovable rational mind to make sense of the chaos that surrounds us. Before I washed ashore in New Wirral, I was a corporate salaryman. I am less a patron of science and more of a patron of science fiction.
I do like how I got a bit of a kind of like slightly pathetic.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm kind of pathetic. Yeah, no, I thought that conveyed very well. Okay, when are we getting the mod that replaces every character with caster?
It's
Come
actually
on,
kind of
folks.
interesting that how they do the voice lines in the game with how, because we were basically given 3 sentences in the cast reel for all of those, right?
Mhm.
And it wasn't like their combat box or anything like that, just like full sentences of their dialogue, but they don't actually say very much in the script out loud.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting that, you know, some of the dialogue they've given here is not stuff that is actually read aloud in the game. Although it might have been an instance where they were considering if they could have the budget to have the entire game fully voiced and then didn't. That's super real. I don't remember who Judas is. So this will be interesting.
Me neither.
This might be the Solid Snake guy. Hold on.
Oh,
Judas Knight, Ranger Captain, Survivalist Expert.
Yeah.
There
I
we go.
heard you coming from at least 200 meters out. If you wanted the element of surprise, you lost it. You've lasted longer than I thought you would. Not bad.
So I definitely went more of the era, not literally an impression of Mr. T, but that specific era of kind of like a American war soldier like vibe.
totally.
These did come. Some of these came with character art, not all of them. I think if this came with character art, then I would have recognized they wanted Solid Snake. Cleo came with it because it was like clear that it was a robot. I think Hoylake did as well. I did skip the non-binary kid out in the water.
Greetings, I'm Skep, one of the Ranger Captains of New Wirral.
Yo,
Boy, the Offworlders really make a lot of stuff, don't they? You're doing well so far. No promises to keep going easy on you, though.
sounds so baby.
Tiny.
Wow, genuinely was like hearing that. You know, it just really caught me off guard because I'm like, oh my. So like, I don't hear you make a like really young child voice
Not very often.
very often. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
usually I'm gonna be pulling it up here if I'm doing like like one of those like anime teen characters, and it's generally how I kind of settled into doing an American accent initially, which actually makes it a little difficult to go deeper. If I want to kind of have this specific process, because my headspace puts it up here, I guess I have to kind of retrain myself to do this accent in a deeper register. But and then it was kind of going up there, but you know, I'm doing it in the British accent instead, because there was no like implication that the child was the boy, that the lad, that the tiny baby was supposed to be like American or anything. As I think I mentioned in passing that I didn't gather. I can't remember. Well, no, the characters in here say New Wirral, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together and remember / realize that the Wirral is a forest in the UK. So, because a lot of this is specifically King Arthur references, like Morgante and Mordred, and that we don't run, and the fact that Aleph, who I guess is supposed to be King Arthur, has the Deus Excalibur, right? So it was only when we started playing the game initially that was like, oh shit, well, I could have done way more I could have been much more confident in doing lines in my normal register and accent rather than being concerned about whether they wanted Americans for any of these lines.
It's a shame they didn't.
Because some of them were, like, they specifically, the guy in the pink bomber jacket, Eustace, or whatever, Eugene.
Yeah.
That was pretty clear that was supposed to be an American character. I think Skip is American in this game. And obviously, like, Judas is, which is why I did an American accent for Judas. That was like I'll do a character voice for that one specifically. Because, hey, let's make multiple submissions and we can, like, take a solid shot at doing one outside of my comfort zone. Maybe there'll be something in that they'll dig. Who knows? And then Wallace, who was like the builder guy.
I'm Wallace, one of Arbortown's ranger captains. I oversee any building work on New Wirral. It's not enough to just build a community. You got to maintain it too. I won't be demolished so easily.
I don't like that last line read. I would have done that again if I had listened to that back. But yeah, you know, it sits within my Cockney voice. I probably pushed too hard to go in a deep register for it. I could have probably done it up here without having to push it all the way down like this. He was a pretty portly guy in the picture, right? But there are people who are built like that don't necessarily have super baritone. And I think me pushing myself that deep put strain on some of the line delivery there. So I can tell why they didn't sit in retrospect. But listening to the person that they did cast for Wallace, I was clearly in the right direction with what they were looking for. So I wasn't entirely out of pocket. You know, there were just people that did a stronger submission than me. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I like how your Wallace definitely sounds like goes for a pint with the lads at 11 a.m.
He's drinking on. You can't drink on the building site. that's dangerous.
It's New Wirral, baby, no rules.
But yeah. Doing there's for those of you who are tuning in who know that I do voice acting but don't necessarily hear me do much of it. That's kind of the process. You just kind of get those casting documents. They're usually in Google Docs these days, so actually pretty easy to kind of look back through. And they'll give you a character, usually a picture, or if it's like an audio drama, that'll come with a bunch of descriptions of what the character's like. If they're doing their job properly, they will specifically highlight the age, gender, and nationality of the character. Even if it's any, they'll say rather than leaving it ambiguous. And then give usually 2 to 3 lines that are at different tones of voice and different like levels of stress. They'll give a bit of a direction on how they want you to sound, whether you're sounding angry or scared or hesitant. And then you just, record them. Usually you'd do multiple, like on your own side. So if I was recording something in Audacity, I'd boot open Audacity and kind of do the line reads a good 4 to 5 times each, and then listen back through and then take my favorite cuts and submit those. Sometimes you'll get requests because they'll give really specific instructions on how they want it to be submitted. Oftentimes it's just a check of whether you are good at reading and following instructions, which, some people can fucking fail that hurdle pretty bad. So it's a good thing to check, honestly. But I've had a couple where they'll be like, we want to hear you do your A, B, C, like the 3 lines all in one go without you doing any edits or breaks, which is a skill. To kind of do 3, especially if they're 3 very different, very tonally different lines back to back. If anything, especially knowing what I know now, they don't really care about how long you're waiting between your lines. They just want clean takes from you. So if you ever have to do that kind of thing in the future and they want you to do the lines back to back and it's not for like live, it's for a recording, you can take as long as you want in between each take. Fully go, like, swallow a mouthful of water and take a couple deep breaths and get your breath control right before going into the next line. They're not expecting you to do all 3 like lines, especially if they're all emotively different, like back to back with no errors. That's actually a bit unreasonable to ask. And then yeah, you go and send them over.
Wondering.
Hmm.
Huh. I'm a little surprised at the apparent lack of direction you got. Like,
let me see.
I guess I would have expected more direction, but maybe that's just maybe it's different being on the job versus as an application.
Do I still have, because these are sides, right? Sometimes you don't want to give too much direction because you want to see if people will put some unusual stank on it that you might not get.
Sure.
Sometimes.
No, that makes sense.
So specifically for that, I do actually have the sides for Cassette Beast. Sick. I'll have a look and see if this is something I'm allowed to kind of like talk about. We'll open one of these because it might be like, do not share these. Right, okay. Okay. So without going into the finer details of which one I have open, this particular profile is for a character. It doesn't have the artwork for the character. And it gives a bio of about a couple of different sentences of the nationality and gender of the person. The specifically highlights the voice that the character should have, including their accent and whether they need to sound their age or not. The audition lines have the line of dialogue, and then in square brackets underneath, a direction. So one of these is like an overeager introduction is like the direction.
Okay.
So there is some direction, but they do usually for these, they keep them a little loose. If you're very lucky, it's not all, because, if this is a big popular thing, there's lots of people who are trying to kind of apply for this. You want to kind of keep the applications relatively short. But they will say, we want you to read these 3 lines 3 times. So, and then they'll say whether they do line A 3 times, line B 3 times, line C 3 times, or whether you do ABC, ABC, ABC. ABC, ABC, ABC is a little bit better, because then what you do is that you do all the recommended is that you do one in your natural voice without having to kind of push. Then one in a character voice, but is not pushed too hard. And then a third one where you swing for the fences. Because sometimes something interesting can come out when you swing from the fences, and you're also giving them takes where you are doing your sensible range, and it's not the first one you're giving them. Because if I went in with this kind of level of intensity on the first take, people are like, gross.
Yeah.
But if you kind of lead up to that in the third one, maybe for the third one, you kind of give some pauses and some change to your rhythm for the delivery. And then, you get to experiment a little bit on the third. And it does a good job of kind of demonstrating your range, but also gives them the opportunity to kind of oh, actually, I really like the way that he's kind of doing these stresses when we've said that the character is upset, and giving them that bit where a more straight-laced sad take might not have that. Yeah. I've not actually really applied for any vocal work in a while, actually. I've been very lucky in that very recently I've been given a job of all things. If you're interested in hearing about this, sorry if this is boring.
No, hey, I find it interesting.
I'll put the jams back on while I'm talking about shop anyway. My most recent voice acting gig is reading out essentially medical paper abstracts that will be used in explainer videos. And it's a whole
interesting.
And it's a whole thing. It's really interesting. It's a massive challenge as well, because what's currently happening is that the client has written an abstract. Then the director, who is also the voice director, has essentially edited it down for me to read. And then I am taking that edited down version and specifically trying to deliver that. The people who are the commissioners are a British university, and specifically want British actors to read the dialogue, because it would be weird coming out in another accent. But my English is now very heavily Americanized just by working with Americans so much in my online career.
That's me.
Yeah, well, not just you, but you know,
Not just me, for sure.
Skyjack's just the years that I've been playing video games and streaming with people and whatever with Americans, and I've just picked up that kind of dialogue to the point where sometimes if I'm speaking in my natural accent to people, they will sometimes double check whether I am British or American, depending. I think my more polite, but without going into RP, is a bit more has been tainted by us filthy free worlders. Yeah. Leading to a situation, I think I talked to you about this, Rafi, where there was the word record or health records. And initially when I read it through, I said that they were health records, which is still a correct pronunciation, but it's an American English pronunciation, health records. It's health records in British English, which I didn't pick up on because that's how I would say it without thinking about it. The voice director didn't pick up on because he's American and that's how he would say it. And the clients were like, what the fuck is going on? Who did you cast for this? Where are they from? So we had to go and do it again. And I was kind of like, okay. I have to realize that I have to kind of be very careful about whether I'm doing British English or American English. Longitudinal came up relatively recently, which I think has a different pronunciation in American English, things like that. Also, the sentences that I'm reading have a lot of medical jargon in them and are the length that they are for reading speed, but not necessarily for speaking. I wouldn't normally have a sentence that long spoken aloud. So it's been a really interesting exercise in breath control. To have a very long run-on sentence that I can't pause in because what the client wants is for me to say the entire sentence without any errors in one take. And I can do multiple attempts at that take, right? He's not going to get mad at me if I flub it a couple of times. But generally, the best recordings are the ones where I say the entire line in an even voice with no errors. And don't have too many unnatural pauses in. So when you get to those full stops, those are like fucking oases in the desert. You take your time in that full stop to really collect yourself before you do the next one, so you know that your breath's right. Really interesting. I've never had to do that before. Regen. Sorry?
You were soaking in the HP regen until the bar is full. Yeah.
yeah. But I've never had to do that before in a voice gig. Because for audio dramas, the sentences are a lot shorter, or they are more willing to give you room to play with the pacing and timing and pauses. Where when you're reading a medical text, you don't need to pause for dramatic effect. So, yeah, it's been very, very interesting. Oh, facts. Some facts to go and fill out the time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know. What a weird way to end a stream, but thank you so much for fucking joining us for the remainder of Cassette Beasts. What a cool game. The fuck do we do next?
Well, I think we've got some fresh DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that we're going to be...
We do, yes! I've specifically not touched that.
Yeah, no, trust me, it's... I have set up a bunch of, I've gone through, now that the, we are not going to be Nuzlocking this next stuff, and so I went through my, Pokemon Home and found all of the mons that, the only spoiler, I might know a couple of things, but I'm not worried about it. But the main thing is, I've set up, okay, so these mons I know are compatible with Scarlet and Violet now and are in a good level range and are either, shinies or I have some attachment to them. So I'm excited to be running around next to you and, bringing in some fun and weird stuff as we go.
Yeah, I should probably dig through my list. Some of the stuff I can't believe I trained an entire competitive team for Scarlet and Violet to do one exhibition match for Fluffy Barrage, where I was so tired I did nothing but misplay with literally every single move I did. And I have not touched that game since. I've not been able to bring myself to touch Violet since, mostly because I've not needed to for anything. So I need to go and see where those things are at. I think they may be over leveled. I think
I still need to trade you some of your mons from
way back when's. Yeah.
Our black and white Soul Link run.
Because
So
some of them are
we
actually
can't do that.
available in current gen now, huh?
Some of them, not a lot. I think from the rumors or leaks or whatever, I think the next DLC, oh man, I really hope we're gonna be getting Excadrill back.
Hey, we got to get Clawpunk in the place to be.
Ooh, okay.
But yes, that's probably what's going to be going on in the future. We'll see if that's next Thursday. It might as well be.
It will not be next Thursday. I am going to be heading away to an LGBT mountain resort with my boyfriend.
Ooh, that sounds
that
rad.
week. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. So, but yes, that means next week I will not be here.
No worries.
The week after, maybe. We'll talk about.
We'll play that by ear. I mean, for the most part, what's going to be happening next on the channel is this Saturday. We have the next 2 sessions of Phantom Arts Fest. Starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. UK time, will be Juicy Garland running a Delta Green, Operation Excelsior, Eldritch horror mystery solving in New York, modern day, followed by at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern, Justicar, where both I and Rafi and 2 of our close net battling friends will be doing a court trial about murderous AIs. Not me though. I'm a precious child and would never do anything wrong. We'll find out. We'll find out whether I'm a precious child and do anything wrong. But yes, please do hang out with us on Saturday. For where we're going to go next, one of our fellow tabletop VTubers, Bjorn, is having a birthday stream. So why don't we go over and wish him a very happy birthday? His model is so sick, and he kind of edits it so he looks like a living cartoon and has hand tracking. It's phenomenal. I'm so jealous with how cool his model is. But we're going to go start that raid. I have been your androgynous AI game show host from the Future Caster. This has been the Neoncaster Twitch channel. We don't care who you are. No, who are you?
I have been your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
And this has been the Neoncaster Twitch channel. We'll all see you again on Saturday. Farewell. Goodbye.